One. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, chat. I totally didn't forget about the Titanfall stream. That was by design. But we have the main course. You know, we had to have breakfast. Now we have the main course. The one, the only, the legendary Rosso Vermil.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. So how you doing, my friend?
Ah, doing pretty well.
Nice,
Got a lot
nice.
of food.
Got a lot of food? Hell yeah. If you guys don't know, Rozo, in every last server that I am, he likes to post a lot of food porn. He wants to get you hungry. And oh my god, the stuff that he be posting is delicious. I thought I had you on here. It looks like I think I still have your Fugi. I should from when we streamed with Rex.
Should be. You should have the Fugi.
Let's see.
It is active.
Yeah, here we go. Alright. Hello there, hello there.
There I am. Look at that.
Actually, your tail is perfect with the screen, so I don't have to adjust it. Yeah. So, everybody, this is Rozo. Rozo, this is chat. And for those who don't know Rozo, without doxing yourself, who are you?
Well, without revealing that kind of information, I am what you would call a simple man of simple pleasures. I love food. I love gunpla. I love getting.
Yes.
And I come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. I can be a bamboo, or, well, I can be other things. You don't want me to be the other things. I like being this. It's easier to get food and cook.
Yes. Yeah. It's easy to cook in F4? Is it a tall bamboo or is it... Oh, snap.
Oh, oh no. The size allows me to go everywhere I need to. Any nooks and crannies where something needs to be properly stored, I can access it quickly. Plus, the body jumps well.
Nice. Yeah, multi-purpose, Okay. That's what's up. So, Gunpla. See, I have one, but the person that does Gunpla, because I had got the where is it? Damn it! I got all this paperwork here and these boxes. I need to see. That's why I need to go ahead and bring back my unboxing stream. Well, I might turn it into a stream. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I do need to do something with all these because I got all these damn boxes over here taking them out my office. Okay, so I got the Master Grade Wing Gundam, the Congolese Liberation Organization Wing Gundam System XXXG-0IW, which it's the one that turns into a jet. That's the one I got, and one of the homies was like, "I'm gonna be honest with you, that one's trash." I'm like, "What?" And I was like, cause when I was a kid, this was the first, before I even knew what Gunpla was, and all that good stuff, like collecting figures and stuff. This was my favorite Gundam and Gundam Wing. And when I found it at Walmart, cause at the time they sold these at Walmart, I bought it and I built it as a kid, but it didn't have like the complicated stickers where you have to put it in water and all that good stuff. It's just, you build it, you put the stickers on it, and bada bing, bada boom, there you go. So when I saw this at one of the anime stops, I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get that. And it's a master grade, it's easy, you know how they sell you on stuff. So I was like, all right, bet, let's do it. And then I asked one of the homies, I was like, yeah, that one was trash. I was like, no. So I'm here. That's it. So the food. What got you in? Like, what is your favorite food, or where's your favorite spots to go? Well, that will kind of be doxing your area. So, okay.
In regards to food spots,
yeah.
any nice hole in the wall. If it's a mom and pop shop, I generally will try to go to it.
Nice. It's been a hot minute since I've been to a local mom and pop shop. Like, the last one. What was the last spot I went to? I can't even remember. Like, Yeah, I can't even remember, but I know the donut shop down the street from me is a nice mom and pop shop, and their donuts is beautiful. They got this chocolate croissant donut.
Mm.
Oh my god, it's so good. It is so good. And they also have a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. And I always go there every Friday to, that's like a little treat for when I go to the gym or had like a rough week. I always like to start off my weekends going there and then, of course, firing up the stream. But like my favorite spots to go is, of course, like your ramen spots. And I like the hole in the wall ramen spots too, not like too franchisey. It's like it's got its own little spot. People usually there take more time with their food. Oh, especially pho. I love pho. Like if you're like chat, if you're like sick or anything like that, I promise you go find you a nice pho place, and I swear to God that soup will heal you as faster than medicine. I don't know what all herbs and everything they be putting in that soup, but I promise you that soup is it's so delicious.
Oh yes, pho's fantastic. We got a few spots that do that. We have one or two hole in the wall places for ramen, and then we got one place that's it's a little new. Well, technically a little new.
Yeah.
Like less than 2 years old, but
okay,
it does.
It's still new.
But they decided to put themselves like right on, like where the four-way on the freeway.
Yeah.
They put themselves right on one of the corners, and it's they have business, continuous business, because it's just you just turn off the freeway and boom, you're there.
Exactly. That was whoever did that. That was a W on them. They probably need a promotion right there. If it wasn't already the owner of the location, if it was somebody else that was like, hey, you think you should put it right there? That person need a promotion, because that's how you keep business. And then what if they did it right, literally where all you have to do is make a right? You don't have to turn left. You can just make that right. Oh, it's easy. It's easy. I can't tell you how many times I was on the freeway. I seen a restaurant. I'm like, ooh, I'm interested, and I go there, and then I get off the freeway, and then I see something on the right. I'm like, you know what? I ain't got to do too much. Let me go ahead and just hit this right.
Yeah, we actually have where I'm at. We have a couple places. There is a poke bowl place that I am wanting to try either in a couple days or possibly next week, depending on when I actually get around to it. We also have a place that does brisket, burn-ins, a mom and pop barbecue spot. Ooh, so the only thing they do, they only take cash. They do not take card, just straight cash.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, we deal with these whole card systems now. Of course they want to charge like a processing fee. Yeah, that they charge all these damn processing fees, which gets charged to us, not the business themselves. And then now you got the thing where they force tips. And then come to find out, not the tips don't even go to the employees or the store. Most of the tips goes to the processing unit. So it's like, damn. So
I try to not tip via electric. I always tip physically.
Yep. Me, I'm lazy. I don't carry cash on me. I need to start doing it. So whenever I do start making like good money, I'll definitely start having cash on me. Because that is a great idea to have cash and give like cash tips. So that's definitely.
What else was there? We get now my spot. We have a bunch, and I mean a bunch of mom and pop bakeries, like bakeries, chocolate shops, candy shops, gummies. Like if it's decadence, my hometown has it. It's just
nice.
Lots of. Is it expensive? Yeah. Ingredients don't come cheap, but
yeah, especially for a mom and pop shop. See, I would rather pay extra for the mom and pop shops because they're actually doing it and grinding versus a franchise or where they got the backing to get the materials and all that stuff. And hell, most of them they don't even make the candy right then and there. It's already they buy and it's delivered. Where the mom and pop shops sometimes they make certain items at the location. So I'd rather spend the money and help them out versus going to like a mega corp and all that. Now I don't even think we Well, because I don't eat candy too much, and if I do, I just go to like a 7-Eleven or a Walmart to get the candy. But I know a dedicated candy shop is I want to say it's in Cedar Hill, Texas. I know it's in one of the open mall districts, and it has some good candy in there. They still have Jawbreakers and all that stuff. And Lord knows it's been a hot minute since I've seen Jawbreakers. Like, it's a good candy shop, and they not too expensive. Last time I checked, I got like a big ass bag, and it was like, I think it was like under $10, and it was a huge bag.
Oh, that's nice. Now we actually have I used to live within walking distance of a wedding bakery, and whenever they weren't like doing wedding stuff, they would make cupcake versions of the wedding cakes that they made to sell.
Oh, I know those is good. I know those good because those people who does weddings because it's like the day that everything has to be perfect, so you know that they came through and just put what they say back in the day, they put their foot in it. And not living in the chat. That was an old saying is the food is good because they done put their foot in it.
Oh yeah, dude. I had to avoid going there frequently, so I only went there like every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm like that with it.
Their stuff is good, but oh my lord, you eat it more than once, it's like
it's game over.
you are putting on the weight.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same with we have a couple like specific donut places where I'm at as well.
Yeah.
We got one where you pretty much have to get there at like 5.
Yep, lucky for me, like I said, my donut shop is like down the street. It's literally within walking distance, so I could just walk to it if I wanted to, so I can burn off some of the calories I'm about to take in.
Oh yeah, that one. Sadly, I can't walk to that one because that is a little out of the way now. But back when I lived near it, it was like 3.5 blocks, so not bad.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Another one I used to go to is in another city. But it was off my way home from work. I could go directly to it if I just stay on the freeway, and then I can, like I said, just take the right exit. Just take the exit. It's right there on the right. Go in, get the donuts, and but they done got expensive. I used to get 4 donuts from them. I used to get, of course, everything has sprinkles on it because it's not a donut unless it got sprinkles on it. I get the glaze. I get the regular glaze, of course. Then I get the chocolate sprinkles. The Homer Simpson because they got the Simpson one, and then I'll get one of their little specialty ones. I think they had like an Oreo cookie donut. And I'm like, oh my god, it was good. It was good. And when I first got to them, like you can get those donuts for like $5. Man, I went there the last time I went there was like roughly 2 years ago, and those I usually get the same 4 donuts, and it was like $12. I was like, holy fucking shit. And mind you,
$12 for 4 donuts? What?
And mind you, I like to leave a tip because, like I said, it's mom and pop. It's not really a franchise. So, and then that particular location had a very big building because they also sell other pastries and stuff like that. And they try to do what the donut shop down the street from me. They sell like breakfast items and stuff like that, so you can dine in and all that. So it was quite a big building. So I can understand, prices being a little bit up there, but 4 donuts, $12. Ooh, no! I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm taking my ass over here.
Oh yeah, no, that's. Whew. Now that, oh man.
No, what up, Elucidator? Thank you for the alert, man. Thank you for the light.
Awesome.
But also, my favorite restaurant. As a matter of fact, I go to it like for my birthday every month, which is actually this month is my birthday month. It's Nagoya restaurant. It's in Arlington. That is my favorite restaurant to go to because it's like Benihana but 10 times better. And thank you for the lurk as well on Kick. Kick Twitch. Thank you, Elucidator.
All right.
It's a hibachi, and oh my god, like how Benihana is alright, but you pay a whole lot of money, and they give you like the portions are not that big, but in Nagoya. It's lot even. Well, don't go after lunch. After lunch, that's when the prices matches Benihana. But still, they give you a lot. We got Zenny's Bang Boos now, and improvement on the knife ears. Why the knife ears get so much hate? Knife ears are cool. Oh, I hate to see when I hate to see when I get Audilarius on here.
Oh yeah. Like one of my favorite spots to go to.
Yeah.
Oh man. So we have you remember the old drive-ins?
Yeah.
So we still have one of the old drive-in places. And
nice.
They serve. Now the prices are still good. You can get a fully loaded coney dog for about $3.50.
Really?
Like we are talking the full fixins. You are getting some good chili. You're getting a nut good chili, good cheese, and a nice hearty bun. And it, it is gonna be a little messy, but $3.50 for a fully loaded coney dog, and you can get like a couple.
I'm saying. For $3.50, I'm getting 2 of them, and Donnie's saying it's literally just him being rude to the knife ears.
I miss it. I miss the drive-ins, dude. Like good food, a good atmosphere, and a movie. I miss it. I miss it. The movie thing ain't like up, but
I think we still have one in the Dallas area. I think it's in Hutchins, Texas. It's like in the countryside. I think but I haven't been to it. Like if I happen to get a date and she live in Dallas area, of course that would probably be a nice spot to go to. Oh yeah. I'm gonna see if it's still down there because I think I used to drive by all the time. Going to because my mom used to work in the Hutchins district, and there's like a car dealership that she used to work to, and you have to drive past it to get to her location. So if it's still there, I need to drive anyway. So I might just do one of them I call it the night drives where there's no destination. You just get in the car, go give me a Red Bull. Yeah, get in the car and go. It's not about the destination. It's just about the journey. Oh, I can't get a Red Bull. I got to get Poggers. And you can get yourself some energy using code Spydr-Bro for 10% off. And now, a new announcement, Iron Tiger. You can use the Iron Tiger to save yourself also 10% off. Rosso, you got a code with Poggers?
I do not have a code.
You need to get you a code. That way we can say Rosso Vermil 10% off. The man that deals with foods and drinks doesn't have a code. Come on, Rosso.
Oh, I chill out my friends. I make sure to get others to try what they have. If I get one, sure.
Mm-hmm. And I can't forget the T-Man because the T-Man does spun every now and then. Also get your tea and he does coffee at Dragon's Treasure. Also code Spydr-Bro. Get yourself 10% off and chat. The tea is good. I need to order the Freerin one. I've been dying to try that Freerin tea. I need to order that.
I can certainly vouch for both the mana potion and the health potions.
Ooh,
those are wonderful teas. Wonderful teas.
So the mana and the health potion, I'm gonna get those too. I had got the Undead Bride, the Party, and the Cherry Cola. All 3 of them fanatic. I don't know how the hell he does it, but yes, those teas are delicious. They are good. And also, of course, if you're also dealing with a cold too, chat, teas are perfect for colds as well. So don't skip out on it. Let's see. Another spot I like to go to, it was called Hiccups, but that was back before COVID. COVID done came and slapped everything, and Hiccups was a good faux spot too. They had big faux bowls, and the prices was good, especially for the proportions you would get. It's like, oh my god, you can't even finish it all. It was that good, and I think it was under like $12 too, and you get this big bowl of pho. Like, oh my god. I love food, and we don't have too many good pizza joints like hole in the wall pizza. The last one I tried, the pizza was more than like Pizza Hut and Domino's, and it wasn't that good. I was like, come on, guys, like, can't be this much pricey and the pizza's not that good. But I think it's a New York style pizza.
Okay.
Melirio, COVID had streamers and shit. Yeah. I mean, COVID. If I would have streamed during that, I probably would have blew up as well. Cause COVID, that was the golden era for the new age of streamers and stuff like that. COVID had everybody popping. I used to watch the. When did the HoloLive girls? I think they started. That's when they popped off. I think it was Mythic. I think that actually popped off during COVID. Who else? Who else was popping off during that time? I can't even remember. Cause I watched so many of them, dude. I can't even remember which ones I was watching back then. It's gonna come to me later on down the road.
See, we got a bunch of pizza joints outside of like the like Domino's, Papa John's, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. And Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I served, I was a regular of Papa Murphy's because it was just right outside base.
Yeah. But that's crazy though, because it's like they make the pizza for you. So how? Because I only tried Papa Murphy's like one time in my life, and the pizza was good, but I can't imagine like buying them making a pizza, you still buying it, and then you still have to put it in your oven. So was the pizza cheaper because they made it and you had to put it in the oven, or was it roughly the same price as like going ahead and getting a hot pizza?
I didn't go for the pizza. I went for their chicken.
Oh shit!
I went for their chicken.
The chicken.
You could get a giant like chicken tenderloin for cheap, and it's just like, wow, I could eat this. I could nibble on this for a little bit and not be bothered.
Yeah.
So like every weekend, I'd like right around lunchtime, I'd just order a set and be good for Saturday, Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's a W right there. My spot when I used to work in for the auction yard, well, we used to go to Pluckers all the damn time, and Pluckers have those big chicken tenders. Oh my god, they were so good. It's Pluckers, and then we ended up switching because, of course, your co-workers, when some of them get drunk, they be dumb as hell. So we had to go to. We went to another chicken spot. It was Buffalo Rings and Wings. I always have to make sure I pronounce it right because I always say wings and wings, but it was Rings and Wings. And that was my first time trying like something like that because they had the ghost pepper extract or something like that. And most of my coworkers are Hispanic, and of course, I don't know what's the deal with Hispanics and spicy food, but they basically said, hey, none of this food is spicy, bro. None of these wings are spicy. I want you to go back up there and put all the spices y'all have on these damn wings. They talked so much shit that the chef came out and was like, but they didn't make us sign no waivers, but they was like, look, if y'all want us to do this, because we heard y'all been talking shit. So if y'all want to do this, I want to hear all y'all's word that y'all would not try to sue us or anything like that. And so they was like, yeah, we ain't gonna sue. So they went back there. They got the ghost pepper extract. They put all the spices on the chicken wings and came out there. We had to name that thing, oh God, it's El Diablo, because they got what they wanted. And let's just say, and that was my first time. They was like, hey, Spydr, come on, tell me. I was like, nope, Spydr, no, Spydr, stop being a bitch and try it. Oh, fuck. Ugh. And you know what? That's my phrase that I like to say to everybody. So I hate it when people return around and say it to me, like, hey, stop being a bitch and try it. So I was like, all right, so I ate one, and let's just say, yeah. So it was fine. It was like literally eating lava. Oh my god, it was I'm talking about sweating, nose drooling. My god,
I'd eat it, but I'm Hispanic and Italian, so
Oh god damn. Oh, fuck. You'll drink that. You'll eat like it's fucking like I don't know. You'll probably drink that shit like it's like water type thing. Like I don't know what's up with y'all's taste buds and like just extremely hot food, but y'all got it. Y'all can have that. I mean,
dude, I got dried habanero sitting in a mason jar right now.
Jesus Christ!
I'm gonna follow. Yeah, because it's cheaper to get the dried out version, so you can get the seeds than going to the grocery store and buying them outright.
That is crazy. That's for information. Thank you for the information. I'm gonna pass that to my mom because she likes spicy stuff. Like my mom, she is crazy because she will if there's like a recipe that she will go get the recipe and then she will make it. My mom made super sakana from Olive Garden, and hers is actually better than Olive Garden because she get some fresh stuff. She's made menudo. She's made both pho and she's made ramen. But the ramen she cheated because she didn't want to feel like, I think for both the pho and the ramen, she cheated because both pho and ramen you have to let the broth like I think simmer overnight or something like that. Just get when you do like the bones and stuff like that, when you do the bone broth.
Oh yeah,
you have to let that do it. Yeah,
it's okay to cheat. It's okay to cheat.
Yeah. She was like, I ain't doing all that. I ain't trying to wait overnight and all that shit. So she went and got the ingredients and made the broth real fast. And oh my god, when it came to like the pho, her pho was close to like the actual Vietnamese people that makes it. I was like, God dang, mama, you're cracked. Like, how the fuck did you? Like, how? She was like, I just followed the recipe. So you don't know how to follow the recipe? No. I just put stuff in and hope and pray it works. Nah, I'm messing with you. When it comes to certain stuff, I do follow the recipes. Like my spaghetti is top tier. I shocked myself when I made spaghetti for the first time. I was like, holy fucking shit. I've made spaghetti. I've made pizza before. Not like make your own dough. I got the ingredients and I just put it together. But I tried to do my own little spin with it, add some extra garlic and this and the third. I tried to do something different.
See, with pizza, if you're doing your own dough, there is one thing that I can recommend. Before making the dough, roast some garlic, make garlic confit, and then add that into the dough.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna have to get that. Oh, and I still haven't tried Mooberries because you remember Mooberry, she gave us one of her recipes to something. Okay, I have it on my phone because I'm about to say, let me see, what was the recipe to what Mooberry had? I need to try that one time. Let me find it.
Yeah, I need to actually. Is it still
potato salad? It's a potato salad. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Chad, I can't read it. She only gave it to us. So if you want Mooberry's potato salad, and guess it does not have raisins, don't worry. She's not one of them girls that put raisins in the potato salad. But it's interesting what she done, and it sounds pretty good looking at the recipe. So I'm definitely need to try that because I never made potato salad myself. So that'd be something interesting for me to learn how to do. But I'm interested in trying to I want to make chicken Alfredo or shrimp Alfredo. I want to make that. What else have I experimented cooking?
Shrimp Alfredo is fantastic. Now here's the thing: are you grilling the shrimp, baking it, frying it, or sautéing it?
I'll probably saute or grill it.
Okay.
And,
because it definitely changes the flavor profile.
Then I might fry it then, or whatever is easier. Then yeah, because if it's gonna change the flavor profile that much, then I don't know. I guess I'll just experiment when I start making it. But
you got an air fryer?
No, I used to, but it broke.
Dude,
and I never really got
fryer shrimp. Oh man, that stuff is good.
Bro, the air fryer was one of those universal things that if you have to have one, and I used to have one. I had one that was both a grill and an air fryer. But the thing about it is, it said it doesn't produce on the box. It said it don't produce no smoke. That thing will smoke out my apartment every fucking time.
Yeah. See,
so I have to.
Oh, what was it? See, I got lucky when I bought mine but I also got it when it was one of those $150 model ones. Not sure what yours was, but I got it on like a super discount.
Mm-hmm. And,
like $60.
$60. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. But yeah, mine it did everything. I made fries in it. I made chicken, of course, burgers, steaks. I did everything in that damn thing. It was so easy. It was easy to use, but like I said,
right?
The only thing is, it would smoke out my fucking apartment, and like I would have to. And now what they're doing with these apartments now, they're not building them to have ceiling fans because they want you to use the AC and all that bullshit now. So that one I had in particular did have ceiling fans, but those damn alarms were so fucking sensitive. Like,
oh yeah,
if you get like there's one time I'm just cooking, you know, of course when you put something, you really trying to get that nice char on the steak, so you get the pan real hot, and then you know, slap the steak on it, you get that nice char on it.
You're gonna get that smoke.
Yeah. Oh, as soon as I do that, beep 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 beep.
Yeah. Whenever I'm cooking, I have to open a window, place another fan down specifically and just have it pointed at the opening, and it saves so much time. I'm glad I have a Dyson fan along with the ceiling fan. Good lord.
Nah, when I know I'm about to smoke something out, I just go and take down the ceiling birds, and I'll take the batteries out, because one time I took them down, but I didn't remove the battery. Yes, chat. Change your 9-volt battery, so all my black people in chat. That's how you stop the ceiling bird from chirping. But I forgot to take the battery out, and so they still went off. I was like, fuck! But luckily, it didn't set the whole building off. It only set those off, because, because a lot of people think because they're wired, that supplies the power, and that's like, yes and no. The wire, for when they're in there, is like, if they go off for too long, it will send a signal to all the chirp birds to make all of them go out, because it's like, all right, it's a fire, everybody gets out, and so you have a certain amount of time before all of them starts going out. And
what else?
And what do you mean? Ill potato salad, Donnie?
Have you had stromboli?
Stromboli?
Oh, dude, you are missing out, my friend. We got a cut like when I was saying we had like a couple pizza joints that were mom and pops. So
yeah,
we got a couple of them that, while their pizzas are okay, their real things are everything else that they do, and one of them's like really good at like making a nice hearty stromboli.
What is the stromboli?
Let me make sure. Stromboli. All right. So think of it like it's like a baked sandwich, more or less, but instead of sandwich, it's filled bread.
Oh, it's filled bread. Oh, like a Zeppelin?
Hold on. Let me show you what one of them looks like. I'll send it quickly in the call.
Bet. Oh, wait, on that Mario Aurelio, food goes fun hard. Mom is smart. Yes. Air fryer hits different. Ooh, that does look good. Ooh.
Yeah, that's one of the ways you can do stromboli. Now imagine that with like you can go fancy with it. You can go like, if you just want like a sausage, pepperoni, and cheese, you just stuff it full, bake it, slice it, boom, and you have an automatic sandwich. It's great.
And Donnie said, "What's funny is that mango isn't black, and it calls his a ceiling bird." Yep.
And you can literally put anything in it. You want to do a shrimp stromboli? You can do shrimp. You can do chicken. You can do pork. You can do pulled pork. You can do roast. Like you pretty much just pick a meat, pick some additives, pick your cheeses, have fun, bake it.
Dude, that does look good. Oh my god. Yes. And that's that nice crunch with that soft inside layer. Oh my god. That does look good. That does look good.
Yeah, you can do breakfast with it too. Breakfast strombolis. eggs, bacon, some sausage, a little bit of cheese. Boom.
And slow cooking a lot. And did you get automated Mellow? It shows like a square. I don't know if that's YouTube's Automod or what. I don't know. But yeah, that's my first time seeing that. No, what's something cool that I have tried? I don't know. I don't think I have anything cool that I tried that you might not have tried, because it like, you're a food connoisseur, so I'm pretty sure you tried almost it. And especially with you being in the military, I'm pretty sure you traveled a lot and you tried almost everything under the sun. Like,
yeah, been to Germany, been to Korea, been to Kuwait. Got to experience a lot.
Yeah, see, and that's part of me wishing I should have went to the military when I was younger. Don't get me wrong, with YouTube is your best friend. Okay, cool. Because that, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I joked in the VC that they increased to the 45 so I can still go in, but I'm like, hell no, my bones is crusty as hell. Sergeant, go get in there. Spydr, get your ass up.
Like one of the nicest things, like now this was back when I was a wee, like, well, not a wee lad, but a teen. Now my mother, she is Puerto Rican.
Nice.
Also speaks Spanish. Like, she speaks it fluently, speaks English fluently. We went to Mexico for a little vacation, like a week and a half.
Nice.
Back when, going to Mexico wouldn't break bank.
Yeah, good luck going to Mexico now. I mean, Mexico is cheap. It's expensive getting there, though.
Yeah, it's expensive getting there. Like, nowadays it's so, like, going anywhere is insane. But back then it wasn't too bad. But here's the kicker. Because she could speak fluent Spanish, it made our trip so much easier. So we found a hole in the wall. Like right off the gate. Like after we got to our hotel, set our bags down, we went, we got out, went for a nice little walk.
Yeah.
Found this little hole in the wall. And since my mom speaks Spanish, she was able to, like, okay, talk with them, all this fun stuff. We say hello, and then, seated down, getting our orders taken. Asking my mom, like, what's this, what's that? Because I'm still, back then I was still trying to learn how to speak it and write it.
Yeah.
But I gave up. But it was my first time trying cactus.
Bro, how old was I when I discovered you can eat cactus? I think I was in my 20s when I found out you can actually eat cactus, and I think I tried it at one of my my homie spots. It was shockingly good.
Yeah, it was. Dude, they were putting it in tacos. I'm like, oh god, why do they not do this everywhere?
Yes,
like, this is good.
Exactly. It's like a stuffed bell pepper. I didn't know stuffed bell peppers can be good, and then my mom makes them all the time, and like, oh my god, that's the only time I would eat stuffed bell peppers.
Dude, a nice red or orange stuffed bell pepper. Oh man, those are great. Oh.
And Melio says she's cool. His mom taught him Spanish. Nice. And then he's also military too. Nice. So I got 2 vets in here. And by the way, thank both of y'all for y'all services and stuff like that. Military, it's a scary thing. And like, bros, like, to go into those other countries and stuff like that, and especially if you went to Iraq.
Thankfully, I did not go to Iraq. I did join during a time of war, but I was like, okay, I'm following tradition. Most of my family has served. And for us, it's just it's like a job. That's how we treat it.
Paramilitary. What does that mean? Paramilitary. Para.
Brain. My brain. You can tell I have to.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you.
He's one of those. One of those. Okay.
One of those. Oh. He said it like that.
He's one of those.
Oh.
That's why like, wait, my brain.
Look, I'm retarded, so I don't know anything.
Hey, when in doubt, there's Google.
Yep. Oh,
And,
I use Google's using AI, so I might as well just use. I use Grok on damn near everything now. You serving multiple roles. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Cause see me, I thought about it. If I was going to join the military, I was going to do infantry. I was going to be a badass because it's like that way I could tell stories. But then I'm like, I don't know, because when bullets get to flying, I'm like,
Nah, like when you take the test to see exactly what you can do, if you can go intel, go intel.
Intel, okay.
Like, yeah, just go intel. Go intel. Find a niche where you know you're not gonna get shot at.
Nice. Or I wanted to do the jets, but then when they say you have to have like college hours, I'm like, what the fuck you mean? I need to go to college to fly a fucking jet?
Yeah, they can put you through it.
Yeah, true, but no, I just throw me in the fucking jet, Captain. I just want to fly the damn plane.
No, there's. Oh man, there is a lot that goes into flying. There's a lot that goes into flying at everything. It's. I will say, flying in a helicopter once, awesome, love it. Loud.
Yes.
Loud as hell.
But it's just crazy how those things work, though. It's like it only has 2 propellers, and then that thing is so fucking nimble. So what is like did you just fly irregularly like from point A to point B, or like how was like flying a helicopter?
Oh, we were just going from point A to point B. That was it.
Okay, but still
nothing major. Like here's the thing, if I am on a helicopter more than a couple times where I was at, shit hit the fan.
Oh,
that was we are leaving.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, Marines hurt. Yeah, Marines hurt. That is a shared statement.
But I mean, if you make it through the Marines, you're like the badass of the badasses, though. You know, like because I think Mooberry, her husband is a Marine.
Yep.
Yes.
Nice retired Marine.
Yeah, so it's like you're a badass. It's like, yeah, that's COP helmets are different too, or cop helmets.
Yeah. Cop helmets are different. See, I was air defense. I was the one that made sure air corridors, missile inventories, and the like were set.
Nice.
And made sure nobody else was raining pain on comrades. That was my job. Love my job.
Nice. How long did you serve?
Just under 7 years.
Just under 7 years? Ooh, nice. Because my cousin, he served like 10 years, and he wanted to get everything. He said, dude, I want to get paid. I want to travel as much as I can. So he was in there for like 10 years, and then he finally retired out.
See, I'm also one of the very few that got the military to pay me back for things.
Because
nice. They underpaid. Yeah, they underpaid me for it because back way back when I didn't know at the time I had a son, because everybody thought like, okay, said kid looks like so and so probably so and so's kid. That didn't even think about it. DNA test comes out, not his kid.
Oh,
so it's like, okay, there were 2 other people that could reasonably be the child's father. So DNA tested the first one. No, DNA tested me. Turns out, hey, I'm the father. Huh.
Rosso over there, Rolling Stone. Wherever he lay his pipe, that's where he called his home.
No, I was young and dumb once. I was 19. I was an idiot. It happens.
Hey, we was all there. Never had a child. I haven't either. I want to be married with children. Yes.
They are a wonderful blessing, but they can also be such a curse sometimes.
Dad,
children are amazing.
I want this most expensive item ever. Like, goddamn, Junior.
They are expensive though.
Yes,
but
yes.
When you have 50-50 custody in the military, you have to pay child support. Oof. And they also give you money to basically balance that out.
Okay, nice. So it's not that bad. It's not because one time I seen somebody, he paid child support, and I seen his check. No matter which way you looked at that check, it did not look good. You turn that thing left, right, upside down. It's like, ooh.
Yeah. No, like, I only had to pay $290 a month in child support.
Oh yeah, that's a W. I've seen people pay like $500-$600. Like it was bad. So $290, that's not bad.
Yeah. So and they had it where it would automatically come out of my paycheck. I didn't really think about it back then. But they're supposed to give you a little bit like basically a differential pay to balance it out.
Yeah.
Once that's balanced up, hey Tomahawk. Once it's balanced
up,
out, it basically makes it to where you're not missing the money.
Yeah.
They never gave me the diff.
And that was your kickback.
So when I was getting out, they're like, okay, let's see what we got. All right. We overpaid you because you were still getting overseas pay, because when you get medically discharged, you have to come back to the States. Paperwork's a bitch if you do it elsewhere. It's just come back to the States, get medically discharged, boom, and then you have to make sure you're square with the military. They were like, okay,
that's fair.
You owe $5,000, and then they double check their paperwork and like, oh, we owe you $10,000.
Let's go.
So they subtracted the $5,000 that I owed, and then I got $5,000 out of it because they didn't pay me for 5+ years.
Nice. And wait, how the hell? And that's the thing. How the fuck do you overpay me? That's y'all's fault. I've been like, look, that's y'all's fault. It's not my fault. I was doing my job.
Because they didn't do the paperwork right when I came back. They had me still getting that pay, but I had saved the money because I know I was gonna have to pay it back anyway, so I basically had a net plus.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, because most people, my dumb ass would have spent it. But yeah, like, hey Spydr, you owe us $5,000. I owe what?
Yeah, it was a lovely net plus. I used that. I got back when I was dating another chick, got a nice washer and dryer.
Nice.
I think she's still using that washer and dryer set too.
To this day. What is it like? What's it? Queen? What Speed Queen?
It was the Samsung Smart Set.
Yeah. Yes and no. Samsung makes a lot of things, but I know if one thing about Samsung, they are very good with their washer and dryers. They don't break often, but when they do break, it's a pain in the ass to fix. So, yeah.
Yeah, got the washer and dryer set. I believe we got a pretty good warranty on them.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the washer and dryer set that could you could steam clean your clothes.
Ooh.
Like it had a steamer. You could fit everything in it. Like it was the washer, deep. Very, very lovely. Had so many, like you could wash a suit in there and it wouldn't be messed up.
Nice. Cause see, I'm thinking about saving up my money and replacing my washer, because my washer actually is it's 5 years old, so it's roughly around that time where it's gonna start trying to break. My dryer's been going on strong. I've had that dryer since because I bought it when I was 22. That dryer. And I'm about to be 35 now, so let's see, 12 years ago? No, 13 years ago? And it's still running strong. Let me knock on some wood. Let me find some wood, cause
knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
No. Like the only washer and dryer set that I've actually seen last long, like extremely long, was like the old Maytags.
Oh, May. See, I never heard of that brand.
Old Maytag.
Mm-hmm. Mello.
There.
He got overpaid too. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
The military is just overpaying it. I think they do that on purpose and hope and praying y'all have to pay them back, because don't they charge interest or APR if you owe them money?
If you can't, they don't charge I don't believe they charge interest if you owe money. They just if you can't pay it back immediately, they just garnish the wages till you pay it back. But for those who are smart, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. If you ever get overpaid, either in the military or during your job, do not spend the extra money. If you think.
Yeah, put it in the bank and let interest build off of it, and then that way you pay it back and you still have some money left over.
Yeah, we my dad actually, he got overpaid because of a hacking incident that happened with his work.
Oh shit!
Back when he was working. So my dad used to work at a steel mill, and
yeah,
basically, everything was going normal, and then suddenly their entire payment system just went kaput. Like, midday, boom. So they had to go to a different payment system to compensate. And because of that, they basically told everybody, hey, if you get overpaid, do not spend it. You will have to pay it back. Now, half the people spent their, didn't even think about it, spent their paychecks anyway. The other half, a lot of the, what you would call old guard, to include my dad, because he had been at this steel mill for almost 30
years. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, a lot of 3 of my family members, counting him, put about almost a collective 100 years into that company.
God damn. That was a good company. If you had like what 3? You said 3. Your dad and the 2 other family members.
Yeah, both uncles.
Both uncles.
Here's the thing with that. So when they were like way back when, this was before I was born.
Yeah.
Basically, the boss and the big boss were like, hey, if y'all are okay with this, we will pay for your college.
Oh, let's go.
If we pay for your college, you will immediately go to salary.
Ooh. What was the salary?
Yeah, basically, God.
Well, back then, that's gonna be hard to work those numbers. Yeah, okay.
Now,
see, look.
To put it plainly, they'd be making more money than hourly.
So, okay. Well, okay. That's good.
They required their manager, like the managers and up, to have a college education. They didn't care what college education it was. Just that, hey, you could go through college, you could get your education. Doesn't matter if you got the 2-year degree or a 4-year degree, just get something.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were like, okay, we'll do it.
Yeah, get the 2 years.
Yeah, my dad, he's not, what's the word? He can't do college. To him, it was just an annoyance. So he stuck hourly, put his time in that way.
Yeah.
Both my uncles, they got I think one of I'm trying to remember what one of them got. Like his was one of them was like a bullshit one, like completely like bullshit degree, not even tied to the factory work. But he got it. They both went salary, and then basically, because they put all of that work in, and everybody, like a lot of them got their free college paid. Now, before my first uncle retired, he was making $350.
Nice.
Yeah, like he was making good money, and because he put so much time in, he didn't have to worry about money ever again.
Mm-hmm. You see, I wish we had jobs like that to where they was loyal, and as long as you worked there and did your damn job, you get paid big bucks. And then, we still had pensions. Now we have 401k, which depends on the market, and pensions is like, no, that money was there unless you got fucked over, but that money was there. So you had something to look forward to once you hit retirement age. Nowadays, like, good luck.
Yeah, no, like I will count myself blessed because I'm medically retired.
Nice. Yeah.
Now, I have to still try and get 100% because then that's $4,000 a month that I don't have to worry about. Which
I'm real.
I can easily live at like 2,000. $2,000 a month, I don't have to worry about it. I generally don't have to worry about anything. But
yeah, what happened? He shut you up for a while. Oh no.
Oh no.
Nah, see, me, I'm just hoping and praying I get a winning lottery ticket or this stream is still closed.
Did you hear another winning lottery numbers got pulled again?
For real?
Like, yeah.
Like also,
we don't know where. We don't know where, but I believe it was stateside.
Oh, okay, yeah, because now we got to worry about the UK or something like that. That's some bullshit. How the hell y'all gonna send our money over? Oh, bro. I mean, even though they're paying into it too, still, fuck you guys for that, bro. Come on. It was already hard enough. Now we got to compete with a whole new other country as well. Like, fuck off.
Also, cancer is no joke, Morello. And definitely not. Oof. Hate cancer. Hate the hell out of cancer.
Yeah, fuck cancer. I know we had some homies talking about cancer a few days ago. I think it was Ruby Zephyr. I think something. I can't remember who it was, but
I believe it was for like Avis something. I can't remember the name, but I know it was like for his family, like for funeral costs and whatnot.
Okay, yeah, and I know a couple of people did the fuck cancer post, and a lot of those posts is badass and stuff like that. But yeah, cancer is it's a bitch. Like, you know, my heart goes out to the people who have cancer. It's like it just depends on when you discover it. If you discover it right when it's small, then your chances of fighting it is better. But if it's been there and it's been brewing, and damn, the amount of bullshit you have to go through, chemo, depending on the location of where it's at, too. Oof, my heart goes out to people who's dealing with that. And I know in your case, with the person related to you, it's my heart goes out to him.
Hey, we've been dealing with it for 4 years. I would like him to be free from it.
Yeah. Heal, be free, and live a long, beautiful life.
I would. There are things that I can't say on here.
Yeah. So not to drag. Yeah, not to. Okay, so this. Yeah, not to.
Bro, I would sell my liver if it would if it would make the cancer go away.
Yeah, understandably so. Yeah. Look. Hey, if it's for a loved one, it wouldn't be too many things. I'll go rob a bank or something like that. Hey, look, what's that one movie that Denzel Washington did where he held up the hospital for a heart transplant? I'll do some shit like that. Like, man, if it's a loved one, I'm doing some crazy shit. Look, I don't care if I go to jail. Look, save them. Y'all gonna have to do what y'all gonna do, but not to make a situation sad or anything.
John Q. That's the name of the movie.
John Q. Yep. Well, you're just like me. Well, what was because you being in the military, you went to Korea and Germany. Which spot did you like most out of Korea or Germany?
Korea, hands down.
Yeah, Korea. Everybody that been to Korea loves Korea.
Like their public transit system is something else. I will say that it is a beautiful transit system. Their rest stops are nice.
And that's crazy though. Like, how can we not get that shit right? Like, come on, America. We're supposed to be advanced as shit, and we can't get our public system advanced as like Korea, Japan, China, and what? I can't say North Korea too much, but I think maybe North Korea has a good public transit system. You're German and a loser. Oh no, see, Germans are cool. We just hate y'all government.
Nah, like the reason why we're not going with how Korea handles their transit system. If we did that, do you realize how fast small airports would just go out of business?
Well, yeah, because most people would rather take the bullet trains or the train period, just to because. But I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, you said small business, yeah, because I wouldn't say not necessarily, but then again, those planes ain't cheap to first off buy and maintain. So yeah, you're right.
If we got bullet cars, you would see oh man, we would probably lose a lot. Like a lot of people would have to shift immediately into the locomotive industry, or they'd be out of jobs.
Yeah, because those bullet. That's one of the things I want to do once I save enough money to go to Japan. I do want to get on their bullet train. I know it's gonna be expensive as fuck, but I want to do it.
Yeah, like it would personally, I think it'd be a better idea we should adopt trains again, because technology has made it to where trains are a lot more efficient than planes. And you could leave the planes to the intercontinental travel.
Yeah, no, that's true and real. And wouldn't trains be a lot safer than planes anyway, because it's on the track, unless it goes to like mountains or bridges and some shit like that. But I think even then, as long as it's structured and maintained, you don't have done too much to worry about.
Yeah, as long as everything's maintained properly, generally speaking,
Or there's no
on a train more than a plane. Like, yeah, everything has its own, ups and downs. But are you going to get to something? Like, is it going to be easier to deal with and cheaper in the long run? Yeah, it's going to be cheaper.
Or if you don't have some idiot that's trying to pull a prank. Have you heard about that? One dude was trying to pull a prank for TikTok, and he fucked with the railing system of a train and ended up derailing a train.
Oh, that would be no absolute. Like, if he...
Yeah, let me see. I think it's on YouTube. Let me find it.
Like, you do not do... That's a bad idea.
TikToker.
Like, that's an immediate... Okay, you're derailing a train? Alright, life in prison, because if you derail a passenger train, that's a lot of lives. You derail a food supply train, that is still a lot of lives.
Oh yeah, it was 2 years ago. Here we go. Let me put it on screen and I'm gonna share it with you. Alright, here we go. And let me turn down the music just a little bit more.
Oh, he's facing 10 years? Oh, he'll probably face 10 years and has to take it too.
Let me bring it up for you guys on the stream.
Oh yeah, planes can be better. It's I would say trains for basically let me make sure I'm saying that right. Inter-country? Is that correct? No, intra? Okay. Intra-country travel? Trains would be perfect. Now, intercountry trail? Let me make sure I'm saying that correct again.
It's all good.
I want to make sure, gotta make sure I'm properly using the language appropriately. Yeah, okay, intercountry.
Intra and the inter-country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Intercountry travel? Yeah, definitely planes if it's coming from US and other places, but if you're using two linked countries that are linked by land, that's a different story. I would probably say train.
Yeah. I think it's more control. It's more controlled than the airplane, because especially if you do with Boeing, if you deal with one of them planes, good luck.
Because I know flat out, if you put railroads, active railroads in Texas, you realize how easy it would be to travel.
I'm saying, like that El Paso, it wouldn't take 8 hours from Dallas to El Paso. It'll probably be maybe 4. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what this dumbass did 2 years ago. So yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my freaking god!
Oh.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, are they
he
okay?
did that.
Well, a teenager was just accused for derailing a train for a YouTube video. That was definitely not on my 2024 bingo card, but let's be real, not a lot of the other stuff was either. But today we're going to take a look at the YouTube channel called Capital City.
Mind broken, huh? he derailed a train for a TikTok video.
I'm flabbergasted. Why would anyone think of doing this?
Clout is one hell of a drug. Clout is one hell of a drug.
Clout is definitely one hell of a drug. 17 years old?
Which is a small train spotting channel ran by a teenager in Nebraska. And allegedly, he wasn't only spotting, he was getting his hands a little dirty as well. Because in April 2024, in Bennett, Nebraska, a train went onto the wrong track and collided with a standstill cart, causing the train to derail. This YouTuber was conveniently there in the middle of nowhere with his camera set up on a tripod to film it all. Unfortunately, the derailment caused about $350,000 in damages, which sounds low. I would assume it would be way higher if you derail a train. But naturally, the teenager uploaded a whole video of this, and this is what he said happened.
I would like to take the time to set the stage for the fateful incident that we will be discussing today. On Sunday, April 21st, just after 7 p.m., a empty Arbor coal train was heading back from the Nebraska City power plant. As it passed through Bennett, it had a defective coal car that it needed to be taken out of the train. The crew decides to place it in the rip track just inside of Bennett, going across the main road between the grain elevator and the main railroad crossing.
Okay, so I had to look up what these terms actually mean, but a rip track is a repair and place track. That is not the main or normal track. So what the prosecutors are alleging here is that the YouTuber did this. I couldn't really think of a better way to explain it than this trolley problem meme, but in this case, just ignore the people. Top one is the rip track, bottom one is the normal or the main track. YouTuber allegedly flipped the switch and moved the main train onto the rip track instead of letting it continue down the main track, and because it went onto the rip track, collided with that empty cart. What an incredibly stupid thing to do. Like, what is the upside here? A viral YouTube video?
Yeah, but teenagers don't think about the consequences of, you know, said actions. It's like you said, who would have thought to, yeah, let me put like a barrier or something for this train to hit. And it's like,
yeah,
you don't see the major what's the word, what is it, like casualties? You don't see all the casualties that could happen from that, where it be buildings, the train itself, people, you know, you don't know what all can happen if you do this. Nope, I gotta get that video, I gotta get that Instagram, but I gotta get the video.
I guess that is the upside for a lot of the people we cover here, but still, the bar's low. I didn't realize we're just gonna keep going lower.
Yeah, the bar just went
but obviously his story's a little
Yeah, the bar's in hell at this point.
A little bit different though, so let's hear what he has to say.
The crew did this and set a switch in a manner that they can park the car, set up a portable derailleur, and then continue their journey. Unbeknownst to them, they completely neglected to reset the switch to its original position.
How would he know that? One would hope there's some protocols there to avoid that, but the fact that it happened in the first place shows that there's some things to address here.
On the evening of Monday the 22nd, just after 5 p.m., as I was driving home from work along Highway 2, there was a loaded Arbor that I spotted. The train came into Bennett just after 6 p.m. Unbeknownst to the crew of the loaded Arbor coal train, the switch was still set incorrectly. Meanwhile, the parked defective coal car remained stationary on its correct track as the loaded Arbor speeds along its route.
He doesn't realize that he told on himself.
You right there. Yep, that's what I said. People have to do it for the gram. People always have to do it for the gram. No, Captain.
It hurls towards the coal car, and with a deafening crash, the two trains collide, sending shock waves through the tranquil town. Despite the chaos, miraculously, the crew emerges from the collision completely unharmed, though undoubtedly shaken by the ordeal.
Yeah, I mean, that is probably horrifying as a conductor. Suddenly you just veer off the main track. It's not like you could just stop a freight train on a dime. But that was the teenager's side of the story, and obviously the train crashes, which he filmed.
Oh my freaking god! Oh my god, are they okay? Oh my god. Okay.
Shut your ass up. Oh my god. I love people that do that. They'll do something fucked up and then be right there pretending and say, "Oh my god, is people okay? Oh my god, the main culprit is right there." I'm just happy that they didn't have any crazy cargo. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, because they could have been carrying explosives, a tanker or something like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've just thought about that shit. Thank God they didn't have no fluids or anything like that could have had caused an explosion. You right.
So this arbor just hit a defective car.
Or food.
Apparently, and is now on the ground. Badly. Here. Switch was thrown wrong. It looks like they hit a derail or something.
Again, how does he know this on the spot? I get that he probably lives for trains and it's not impossible for him to know, but it's definitely suspicious. And that's exactly what the prosecutors thought as well. So here in an NBC News article, it says a Nebraska teenager has been charged with 2 felony counts of criminal mischief after he was accused of causing a train to derail, recording the crash and posting the video on YouTube, according to court records. The 17-year-old was charged in Lancaster County Juvenile Court on Wednesday, but prosecutors have filed a motion to have the case transferred to adult court. That would be really bad for him. An investigator with BNSF Railway said in court documents that the teenager alerted authorities to the derailment and asked the investigator who arrived what caused the crash. He is accused of tampering with a rail and causing 2 locomotives and 5 loaded BNSF cars to jump the rails in Bennett on April 21st. My birthday, let's go. So I was celebrating my 27th birthday, and this kid was derailing trains in Nebraska. The more you know. While the rail cars remain upright, one crashed into an empty coal car, causing $350,000 in damage. An investigator for the rail company said in court records, the train conductor told a BNSF investigator that the misaligned switch led to the crash, and the padlock that was supposed to be attached to the switch was missing. You're telling me a switch?
I came back to this. Yep. Welcome to train derailments. If you had a train-tism, why would you do this? Like I said, cloud is one hell of a drug. I mean, how often do you see a train accident or you see a train colliding with something? The only time you really see that is when, unfortunately, somebody wants to take their life and they use a train. So it's rare that you see train accidents. So that would have been my suspicion right there. It's rare to see the accident, and then when we finally have one, you was right there with camera and all that stuff. Just right, not your cell phone. You had like a tripod or something like that. I'm like, my spidey senses is tingling a little bit over here. Let's see, high casualty, less level crew. Yep.
Switch to derail a train is guarded with a padlock.
Hello.
Okay, we'll get back to that. The teenager who reported the derailment to authorities approached an investigator after the crash and asked what caused it. When the investigator said it was undetermined, he responded that obviously a switch was flipped the wrong way. According to court records, he told the investigator that he was a train enthusiast and showed him the video he had shot of the derailment. The teen denied trespassing in the area and tampering with the switch, but the investigator pointed out the documents that he knew where the switch was and how it worked, naturally. Authorities later discovered that a tripod had been set up near the accident site just 4 minutes before the train derailed. 4 minutes. So it's not like he was there all day. 4 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, he told on himself.
Yep.
He told on himself.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, because it's super rare for this to happen, and then the one time this happens, you just happen to be right there, not with your phone, but a tripod.
With a tripod. And you pick the sweet spot, a spot where something had to happen.
Yeah, where if something were to happen, you see all that. Big brain snitched on himself. Exactly. Dumbass teenagers.
It's before the crash. This is not looking good, but it's about to get worse for him. So I found another article that goes a little bit more into detail. When authorities said they did not know the cause of the derailment, the boy said obviously a switch was flipped the wrong way. An investigator with BNSF
Obviously, a switch was flipped the wrong. Okay.
Railway found the padlock supposed to be attached to the switch was missing, indicating tampering. But 3 days later, a BNSF investigator obtained CCTV footage showing a 1996 Buick Park Avenue in the vicinity with the same teenager walking towards the switch at the south end of the tracks. According to the affidavit, the teen was later recorded returning to his vehicle. Okay, so they have him 3 days prior to the event, going up to the switch and I guess messing around with it. Then they have him 4 minutes before the train wreck, him setting up his tripod and camera, aiming it at the correct spot. It doesn't look good for him at all. Okay, so they're currently filing a motion to transfer the case to adult court. And if they succeed in doing so, his punishment can increase substantially. So if they actually succeed, it's up to a $20,000 fine, the cost of the damages.
So fine up to $20,000 and up to 20 years or both. I would give them both.
And pay the railroad for damages.
Yep. Oh.
Criminal mischief.
So so it'd be 300 because it's 300. Oh, wait. This can result in a fine up to, criminal mischief. Damn. So he can get hit for 125,000 and 20,000. Oh my God.
Yeah, he screwed up.
Yeah. And look, I would do it too. You want to do this shit for the gram? You want to do this shit for the gram? All right, how about you pay this massive ass fine for the gram, bitch? You gonna spend the rest of your life paying our asses back. We need to give more people mass punishment for all their crimes. Yes.
And up to 20 years in prison for each.
I mean, because there's petty dumbass shit, and then there's derailing a fucking train.
Count. Currently, he's facing 2 times criminal mischief charges, which each can result in a fine up to $125,000 and or up to 5 years in prison for each count. So my understanding is he's currently facing 10 years in prison currently. But my main question is, how can this happen? How is it so easy to derail a train? It is the same difficulty, apparently, to derail a train as it is to steal a bike. If it's all protected by a padlock, like a $30 trip to Home Depot for some cutters, and just like that, you can apparently derail a train? Really? Clearly, we're living in way more of a trust-based...
I mean, nobody would think to derail a train. Like I said, shit like this doesn't happen. It's rare that stuff like that happens. So, yeah, who would thought to get like some ultra giga Chad lock that like bolts the goddamn switch down? Like, you just have a regular padlock, a thick ass padlock. So, like, yeah.
Society, then we realize, like, we're just gonna trust that some train enthusiast kid isn't gonna go derail a train. Thankfully, it wasn't a passenger train. That could have been a whole lot worse. I'm surprised there's not more security on key infrastructure like that, especially around our railroads. There have been quite a few rail derailings now that have really like started to show and expose how outdated our rail infrastructure is. So maybe we need to start updating that sooner than later. If not, apparently the train enthusiast kids are gonna keep derailing our trains. I say that like it's happened before. No, I haven't seen that headline before. Normally a train just derails from outdated tracks, from what I can tell. Most common way for trains to derail. Yeah, the most common reason for derailing is broken or cracked rails. Then you have road vehicles at level crossings, and then third place is malicious persons placing materials on the rails. So what's actually not listed here is train enthusiast kids slipping the switch, throwing the train onto the rib track.
Oh my God!
So hopefully this is an isolated incident and more don't come. But yes, before you ask, currently working on the Mr. Beast video, but as you know, there's a lot going on there. So that's gonna be a longer video, so it's taken.
But yep, you have dumb teenagers being told, what the hell did I just come back to?
Yes. Dumb teenagers.
Yeah, but the most disturbing crimes that happened at an anime convention. Oh, and that was 7 days ago. Holy shit. Okay. But yeah, people do dumb shit for the gram. For it just... Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But luckily, there's I think there's nothing else like that has happened. I mean, let me look it up on, let's see, most recent train derail.
Looks like there's one in South Charleston.
Yeah. Well, no, I see one in, no? One that happened July, so last month, derailment in Deltama, Colombia.
Oh. Looks like in South Charleston, West Virginia, happened 3 days ago.
Oh shit. Damn. Oh, and it killed. Oh, this one that I was probably killed one woman. Oh my god. It was 2 freight wagons detached and struck vehicles. Oh wow. Oh my god.
Oh. It looks like the number of cars that derailed has increased from 17 to 18. Originally they thought it was 15 derailed, but it's looking like more actually got derailed than they realized. Reports are still coming out about reports are still happening regarding this specifically.
Shit. Well, that goes to answer that question. But I think trains are still safe. It's one of those situations to where it could be a mass casualty, because where if a plane goes down, it's mainly the plane and the people within the plane, or if it's something like a 9/11 thing. Where a train, if that thing derails, you don't know what it could be. It could be just it could just be the train, or it could be the environment, the buildings and stuff like that. Cars, like the one I seen, rail detaching and struck a woman's car, killing her. It could be a lot of other factors. Who said it earlier? I think Tomahawk said it was. Let me see. You don't have traintism, thank God. Let's see. Who was it that said it? I don't see it now. I don't see it. But basically, if there was like a fire or something like that, if they was carrying like chemicals or explosives or anything like that, and the train colliding, and there's a spark, and then there's just a big ass explosion. So yeah, I think it's safe, but the casualties is quite bad.
It can be safe, but as long as everything's spick and span, we're good. Like I was double checking Japan. The most recent derailment they had was because of an earthquake.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, like in an environment where you are going to have earthquakes. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's just that's par for the course. But comparatively speaking, that was I believe it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
With the other ones happening well over a month ago. So trains still get derailed, but it's more for what's the word?
Malice reasons?
Or
just no malice. Like just shit, like stuff shifting, because I know one of them said what the top reason was like something's off with the tracks, like a cracked rail, or so more like just maintenance, like they didn't maintenance or earthquakes or anything, maintenance, or it was something else. Sorry, I'm already.
It's either maintenance or stuff that's obviously out of all of our control. But as long as stuff is maintained and you do your check, check your stuff, make sure everything's spick and span. If you have to double check the rails, make sure the rails are good. If you have to go in, replace the rails, always have stuff on standby. I mean, I know all of this would have like supplies and stuff already like pre-made, all of that fun stuff. Like, perfect world. But if we could get to something like that, oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, I say why not? I mean, let's try and go for it. I mean, we already got train systems and all that stuff in place. Why not try to build like a you don't even have to be a bullet train. It's just another form of transportation. And then it doesn't even have to be domestic to where, like I could get on the train in Texas and they'll shoot me straight to New York type stuff. It could just be local areas, but I kind of want something to compete with planes and stuff like that, because if you have multiple forms, that will force companies to compete. That will
forces innovation.
And then that will lower the prices of these tickets, because trying to go like how we mentioned about just trying to go to Mexico. Try taking a plane to Mexico. Try taking like a bus or hell a cruise or anything like that. You gonna pay a lot of money. Unless you just decide to drive your car, and even then, I wouldn't trust driving your car to Mexico. That way, the cartel's been acting lately. It's best to get on a plane or something like that.
And it is why I prefer, and this is why I also like Korea. So with Korea, they have the their internet structure is 100% fiber. Just boom. If it is not fiber, you don't have good internet.
Yeah.
But for cell phone companies and the like, they have it to where if you find something better, like let's say you're with company A and company B has a better deal. Yeah. And you don't have to worry about phones and everything. Company A has to match it, or legally they have to let you go.
Nice. Cause see, that was my problem. When I had my phone provider, I was with my cell phone provider for 10 years. 10 years, and this is when everybody started going crazy with their prices. Now, tell me, I only have a cell phone and a watch. Why is my bill $200 or damn near $20? It was at $184, and then when I moved to this new company that I'm with now, it was $140, and then they kept slowly every month. It's $141, $143, $145. So I'm like, hey, why is my bill constantly going up? What the hell? Like, I thought I got the unlimited everything, and I don't even use my phone that much, I'm like, so why is it going up so much? And then I said, let me get it itemized. So let me get an itemization of everything. Okay, take this off, take this off, take this off, take this off, take this off. I took off so much shit. Like, my bill was supposed to be like $115, $110. I took off so much shit that they made my bill just a flat even $100. Good. I'm like, why am I paying so much? I only have a cell phone and a watch. Why is my phone so? Why is it? I don't even do that fucking much. So but and then I even tried to talk to them. I'm like, with the old company when it was almost $200. I'm like, y'all ain't got no deals. Y'all ain't got nothing. Oh well, Mr. Bro, if we do something, you'll have to be like a returning customer. And I should have did that. But I was like, no, just give me the fucking price, you idiots. Why do I have to cancel and then come back on to get the better price where you could just do it right there?
It's
retarded, and then these companies wonder why people be leaving like crazy. Like, but they do these damn dumb retarded deals and all that. But this company, I'm thinking about going back to the old company, because I never thought. Well, I don't want to say my ISP because people be over here be trolling and shit like that. But the company I'm with now is one of the top 3 companies. I never thought that the company people used to shit on for being the cheapest company was better than the top 3 when it comes to like my phone calls barely drop. my internet when it comes to like listening to live podcasts and stuff like that. Man, when I was religiously watching Gargura, because that crazy girl is just crazy. Back when I used to religiously watch them, no buffering whatsoever, even in the worst area, because my job is in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. No drops whatsoever. This company, oh my god, I'm about to call their asses and be like, hey, I want y'all to call my bill again, because it's buffering. Now I'm having drop calls. What else was happening? And my phone's just been acting sluggish. My phone, I checked the storage. I got plenty of memory. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on? I don't do shit. So what is going on? So it's ridiculous on how everything, back in the day, everything worked and everything was cheap. Now everything is overpriced and nothing doesn't fucking work. But I can rage it. I can spare about that. So, how's things been on your end? Like, what's been new with you?
New with me? Not much.
Not much.
I got a lovely pistol. Got some ammo for it. Got a red dot. Got a carrying case for it. Got my sling. And I got a lovely deal with the ammo that I got because it came with a ammo box.
Ooh.
So yeah, ammo box came free with it. I'm like, oh, this is great. I don't have to buy one, and it's sealed. Oh, my ammo is safe. I'm probably gonna order another because I got 250 hollow point rounds. Ooh. So I'm probably gonna order another 250 FMJ and get another
nice
ammo box.
Nice, man, because ammo, especially hollow points, ain't cheap. I mean, you got 250 for free. That's a fucking W. That is a fucking W.
The ammo box came free. The 250 rounds was the ammo can came free.
Oh, I thought you meant the ammo within it too. I'm about to say, bro, send me the link. I'm about to go get that shit, bro.
Now, 250 rounds was about $70.
$70. That's not bad. Red dot. You got a side Indian.
So you get the solid Indian. Buddy of mine helped me get my let me double check it just so I'm saying the right thing here. It was trying to make sure. Was it the Romeo Elite?
Here you go.
Yeah, the 6-star Romeo 5 Gen 2. Normally runs about, depending on what you get, because it comes in red, and it comes in a green dot.
Yeah.
Green dot obviously a little more expensive, and then it also has a tan color, more expensive, but also elite. But $120.
That's not bad. But what makes the green dot more expensive than the red dot?
Probably just the coloring, honestly. Because it's literally just the same thing, but green.
Yeah, green. Because I'm about to say, like, yeah.
But it's quite nice.
And allergy medicine because my nose is starting to run, and I'm like, I don't feel as though I'm getting sick, so let me start off with the allergy medicine and see if that works.
Nah, that's fair.
Yeah.
And then the same friend helped me get a pre-cut rifle, a carrying case that had a pre-cut foam in it, so I can put everything I need just right in there, and when I want to, I can carry it to the range.
Nice, W friend. I know I was talking about my Canik. Was it yesterday? Because I got the case right here. My favorite gun so far, and I'm thinking about getting because they have like a John Wick version, because the same company that made the gun John Wick used, they work with Canik now, and they got their own version of it, and that thing is beautiful. So
nice.
I'm thinking about let me see if I can pull it up.
Speaking of, if you not sure if you like the Taurus pistol or not, The place I got the jawbone from, they're doing a giveaway.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they're doing a giveaway for a Taurus 22 competition style with a Marksman TI suppressor.
Nice. Let's see, is it SFX?
But they also it's one of the it's one of the places where you can build your own AR and such. Like really nice, and they always have a deal. Like every day, they will have a different platform as basically, hey, here's the item of the day. If you want to go after this, it is on a 24-hour deal, and they cycle every item of their inventory through that.
Nice. That's See, if they got one in Dallas, was it online or is it actual storefront? Because I'm gonna say, let me know if they got one in Dallas. I'm definitely gonna go to that.
It is online. I'll send you the link.
Bad. Thank you. So here's the one that I'm about to am I still sharing my screen with you? Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah, you are.
All right, so here's the one that
the Canic Rival S. Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, I saw this at my gun at my gun store, and they didn't have, because usually they have them to where you can demo it, and they didn't have it. They was like, yeah, we're not gonna demo this one. So it's like, how do you get one that shoots like it, and then you buy this one, or you just gonna have to buy it, fam? I'm like, no. But yeah.
Oh, it looks like they have some of the they have several of the Canic pistols.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah! I'm doing that shit then.
Welcome back to the Humble Marksman channel, the only gun channel.
I can't remember who I was recommending. It's because somebody was saying there was, I think, was it Bearing or Vinny? It was somebody said they was trying to get a firearm, and I said this one. It's not this one. Mine's is the TP9SFX. That's the one that I recommend because it shoots like butter. That thing it comes with the base is 18 magazine and extended 20. So mine's is the extended one. So I can have 20 plus one. It already has a couple of railings. So if you want to get you an iron sight, and then it has a little knob, so make it easy for you to rack it. Like if it's like a woman or something like that, and you need to rack the firearm. It got like a knob that you can add to it to help you rack the firearm. Butter smooth. It comes with the both railings, so if you want to add like a flashlight or anything like that, it come ready. Or if you want to spend like I think an extra $50 to $100, you get the barrel to where you can put a suppressor on it as well. So Canic is out doing a lot, but I can yap about it. Let me
on YouTube with BDE. That's right. Big Dad Energy.
I miss it.
If it's the first week in the new year and you're back at work and your children have already forgotten.
Own a few pistols, and I miss my military weapons. I'm not gonna lie. I miss them.
Yeah.
Y'all got my AR, dude.
Y'all get the best damn weapons.
I miss my fucking. I miss my A1. I really do miss it. I know they switched the M4, but I miss my M16 A1. I miss it. Love that damn gun.
Beautiful. And okay, so to break the because a lot of civilians or a lot of normies think that if a gun has full auto on it, most people will use full auto. Why is that just a flat out lie or a rumor? That's mainly only in video games, because full auto, if you go and use full auto, your gun is out in less than 10 seconds.
Yeah, full auto. The misconception, full auto does not mean full control. No. In order to even have a gun that has full auto, you gotta have FFLs for that. And second, if you don't have that and you modify your weapon, you are not. Uncle Sam is going to have a very fun time with your rear.
Oh yeah, and they are not going to spit on it either. It's just going to get straight rammed in.
Now, do I know a few people who have their FFLs? Yes. Do I also know is it also those same people that may or may not help me in the future attain my own? Maybe.
The world would never know.
Christmas presents, go ahead and hit that like button.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain.
It happens to me all the time. I'm retarded, so. But I know if it's basically if somebody had a firearm that did have the option of single shot
switch
burst, people will have it in 3-round bursts because it's still you still can control the rifle, and then it shoots 3 rounds. It doesn't because full auto you spraying and praying like you usually you just spraying. And it's more for like cover fire or something like to lay down some cover to help somebody, go, escape and stuff like that. But mainly people just use single shot or burst.
Yeah, more effective, easier control. The only reason you want full auto is if you know you're going to be in close range and mowing shit down. That's pretty much it. I mean, full auto can be used as an intimidation tactic, but you don't go through your ammo like that.
I'm telling you, by roughly 10-15 seconds, you out. The 2 loudest sounds in the world, especially when it comes to firearms, is the bang and that click.
Yeah, once you out, you got to be quick to reload, or you're vulnerable.
Yep. GG's, fam. GG's.
David, and I'm happy to be talking to you today about the Canik Rival S. Now, those of you who have followed the channel and been around for a while know that I am a competition shooter first and kind of grew into a YouTube channel. Canik has been a brand that has been very much catering to the competition shooter, although it's enjoyed by the general interest public. But this Rival S is really going to be kind of their flagship competitive pistol because it's a steel frame version of their very successful Rival. So saying that, I hope I come at this from a different angle. You've probably seen several videos on this pistol now, but hopefully I'm going to give you something that you didn't.
And even though it's steel frame, it is nicely balanced. I held that thing. It is beautifully balanced for it to be steel frame. You think that thing would be heavy? And no, it's pretty balanced. They did a damn good job with that firearm.
Oh yeah.
Get in those other videos.
Looks like a beaut.
Oof. See. Ooh. See if I would. It makes me want to go full retarded and just go get that thing, but I can't. My neurons are activating, chat. My neurons is activating.
To that point, if you want to see this gun compared to something like the P320 Legion, then be sure to get subscribed to the channel because this gun is going to be featured, I'm sure, in plenty of videos on the go forward. But you'll only see them if you're subscribed, and if you've seen more than one of my videos, I would appreciate it if you could go to thegundies.com and vote for me as your favorite gun reviewer. Look, the fact that I'm not your favorite gun reviewer really isn't important. I just need you to spend all 15 votes on me. I know I like Garand Thumb better too, but just, help me out. Canik as a brand has really impressed me because they have come so far so fast. And initially when they hit the States, they had kind of the value proposition right on what people wanted to pay for a pistol. They got the feature set right. There were a couple little quirks that they had to iron out with the early guns, but they got them ironed out and then they kept going. When they introduced the Elite SC, I really started to take notice of the brand. And then they introduced the Mete series of pistols, and that was significantly better than what they already had, and I really got my attention. And then they came out with the initial Rival pistol with their polymer frame, and I've been a fan and rooting for Canik ever since, because anybody who makes good competition guns, like, they're cool in my book. The Rival is the pistol that I recommend to people who are interested in getting into competition but don't have a ton of money to spend because it punches way over its weight. But there's a couple features of the Rival, as good as it is, and it is very good. The national champion in 3 of the major divisions in USPSA, that is the sport of practical shooting, shot a Canik Rival last year. So the gun can hang with anything, including 2011s if the shooter is good enough. But as good as
that reload, oh my God.
Can hang with anything, including 2011s if the shooter is good enough. But as good as this pistol is, there are a couple things you can't really kind of get around as far as a competition pistol is concerned. The first and most obvious is the weight. This is a 30-ounce pistol, and the balance on a polymer pistol is almost always going to be top heavy and potentially slightly muzzle heavy. due to the fact that the steel is on the top part of the gun and the steel extends way beyond where your hand makes contact with the frame. And that's important because when you shoot a gun rapidly at speed, what's going to be rewarded is a gun that is really well balanced. And unfortunately, a polymer gun is never going to be balanced like a steel frame gun can be. The second is that polymer frames, and this is almost no exception, almost always have flat side panels, whereas on competition guns, putting a palm swell or a fatter grip has been popular because it provides a better place of contact for your support hand and gets you better traction to help mitigate recoil. So as good as the Rival is, there is no way around it. It can't do those things. So enter the Rival S. So the Rival S, I need to give a nickname because I'm going to be talking about both of these guns and it's going to get confusing. So this is the name that they should have given the pistol. It is the Arch Rival. Oh, come on. You guys are sick of the earthquake effect and the laser eyes? Arch Rival. Before diving any deeper on the gun, let's talk about the case that it comes in, because it comes in a Pelican style case, which seems dumb if you don't travel with guns, but a serious competitor will fly all over the country to shoot these competitions, and this is actually a case that is suitable to...
Bro, I would love for my gun to come in that type of case. That makes me feel like a badass. Like, I'm like some type of... Like, I'm John Wick's trainee type shit. Like, man, say, come on.
See, if my pistol didn't come attached to a brace automatically, I'd probably be using one of those. But because it did, I had to go with the rifle case.
Nice, nice. I need to upgrade one of my rifle cases too. The one of the ones I have kind of sucks.
Your locks on and fly with it in your light.
Where is it? Where is it? This is the upgrade to what I had. This is one of the upgrades that I had just got. This is the upgrade to what I got. I will eventually be wanting to get this as well.
Nice. Yeah, that's nice. You mind if I show chat this or just keep it between them? All right, let me download.
It's a nice 9mm that has a beautiful brace. It's ready for a red dot, ready for a suppressor, and it's now because I own the Jawbone, which is just it's just this but without that specific pistol brace, and it's
yeah, that's
also
nice.
Slightly shorter. But it is a beautiful platform.
Yes. Wow.
Also cheap. Given it's on sale, but that is one of the things from Grab-A-Gun. Also, I am not sponsored by them. I like their products.
More accurate Kodiak VC. Hold on, better go. That's good. Thank you. But yeah, this is beautiful, dude. Oh my god, the amount of stuff you can do to this thing. And the AR I did have. Tragically lost all my guns in a tragic boating accident, but the one I did have is a pistol. It's a pistol, and I got so many attachments. I had so many attachments onto it. I missed that damn thing. So too bad it's in the middle of a river in Austin, Texas, somewhere. Oh, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. Yep, I lost it in a tragic boating accident. But that's man, sad. This is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, and they. Like the fact that this is 31 rounds. You get a magazine with it, so you get the maximum one you can attain with that specific thing.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. Really nice.
Yeah, he's shooting for days, bro. Like I feel bad for the home invader that comes in yours.
if it's the same, if it runs the same as mine, that with the handle right next to the magwell, that handle has another has a mag storage.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like mine has a second thing where you can store a second mag in it. So when you're running if you want to run a competition or if you're doing drills, you can the second you're out on the first mag, you drop one, boom, boom, drop the second, and reload immediately.
That is badass.
All for cheap.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, that is a steal, dude. That is a steal. God damn. Hell yeah. I'm definitely gonna look at
this. This is why I got turned to this specifically. So the same friend that got me my red dot in the carrying case told me, "Hey, look at this. You'll like this." I'm like, "Oh, I will."
Yeah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful, bro. Hell yeah. All right. Let's see what's up with this one.
And what's important about it is that it comes with these foam cutouts. It comes with everything that you could want in the box. It's going to come with the gun, 2 magazines, the little gun-shaped tool with all the tools in it. It's coming with aluminum-based pads, magwell, 3 different grips, one of which isn't on the gun, 5 optic plates, the cleaning kit, a holster, and a trigger lock that everybody will never take out of the box and it'll just sit there. But more importantly, on the lid of the box, it's got this plaque, which I will read to you now. Steel is forged by exposure to the most intense heat. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. It does make my inner power metal fan rejoice, but yeah, I'm not gonna read it. So the arch rifle, as it comes from the box, if you put the magwell on, would be very well set up for the IDPA shooter. The only thing, and this is a miss, I think Canik should have charged $50 more and provided 3 magazines with the pistol, because at that point the IDPA shooter would be squared away. The US PSA shooter and carry optics could just go get base pads and have a gun that's ready to race for carry optics, and that would be really awesome. But as it is right now, everybody's going to be buying that extra magazine. Good news on the Canik front is that the magazines are now able to get for a long time. Canik magazines are really tough to find in the States. It looks like that supply line has stabilized and you can get the magazines as you need them. A little bit pricey at $35 to $40 depending on which one you buy, but they're there. So starting on the grip of the gun, as I mentioned, the balance is basically perfect, and the grip panels, and it is a wraparound style plastic grip panel, it is very reminiscent of like an M&P type texture, very, very aggressive. I pretty much assumed that the texture was going to be insufficient and kind of slick, but that's not at all the case. Like, it's actually pretty darn aggressive and feels really good. One thing that's really nice about the arch rifle is they've kind of recontoured the way the grip is shaped in a very good way. Now, the original rifle pistols, Caniks are always this way. They kind of come to a point on the center of the backstrap, so when you kind of squeeze it, you can feel like a line down the center of the backstrap where it just kind of comes to almost like a subtle point, and it's really because of the texture. But the front strap similarly is kind of narrow. It doesn't leave the biggest pocket for your support hand to build a grip. The arch rifle, they have absolutely broadened the backstrap. There's not the scallop at the bottom of the deal right there, and the front strap is much broader and it's checkered. So the pocket that your hand can get onto the gun and, you know, put a push onto has improved appreciably. But more importantly, somebody like Glock Grips is probably going to start making G10 grips for this that are even more aggressive and have a palm swell. I'm really excited about that and can't wait to see what it does to this gun. The checkering on the front strap, as mentioned, is actually very, very functional. If you just kind of touch it in passing, you're like, oh, they didn't go hard enough on the texturing. Pick it up and put a good squeeze on it because it absolutely bites you back, which is what you want from front strap checkering, and this absolutely delivers on that front. Just put a good squeeze on it before you judge it. Moving up to the rest of the controls are not quite fully ambi, but they are ambi capable. The magazine release button, it comes with 3 different selections for paddles to kind of extend the mag button. Guys, this is a 43-ounce pistol, and you may notice I don't have the...
Because mine's come with 2 magazine releases too. It comes with the one that's flush with the firearm, and then one that is it sticks out, so you know exactly where it's at. If given, God forbid, you're in a situation where you have to, you know, pull it out on somebody and a gunfight ensues, you know, you won't be confused because you know exactly where that thing is at. So, yeah.
Mag button on there. I'm running the basic mag button, and I would encourage you as a competitive shooter to go ahead and drop that mag button if you can. A very common start in competition is to...
What I was saying the other day, my firearms all have this little safety trigger right here where you have to depress that before you can even move the trigger. So that's something that's good. Firearms and donuts, yeah.
And drop that mag button if
what
you
up, Billy
can.
Donuts?
A very common start in competition is to rest the gun on a table and retrieve it. If the gun's loaded and you press down on it at all, it will dump magazines. But when I picked it up off the table, I dropped a magazine and I was like, you know what? That mag button's too big. The weight of the gun already puts pressure on the mag button, and if you push down on it at all, you will be dropping magazines. I can reach it no problems, and I've got the large back strap installed. That's another thing to talk about. The grips. If you've got bigger hands, take the time to put the large back strap on. It significantly improves the experience of how the gun sits in the hand. I was actually surprised how much more I liked the grip when I put the large one on. Underneath the grip, what's interesting to find out is it's actually kind of like a skeletonized steel frame. I just found that interesting, swapping the grips out. The trigger, as discussed, is really good. It came on my model at right over 4 pounds. I'm sure at this point, now that I've shot it and been playing with it, it's probably dropped right to 4 pounds or slightly less. But there is basically, you depress the trigger safety, the trigger gets to the wall, and there is visually perceptible creep, but you cannot feel it. It feels super crisp. And then 4 pounds of pressure and very minimal over travel. Reset on the trigger is pretty short. Moving up the slide, you may notice that there's these little black pads on either side of the frame. These are screw-on memory pads that I guess your thumb indexes on, or potentially a memory pad for your trigger finger when you're running around on a course of fire.
Yeah, because proper trigger discipline, chat. If people who don't know how to use firearms, you always, damn near top #1 rule: have trigger discipline. That's if you're not ready to shoot, that's where your finger goes on all your firearms. And luckily, more gun companies are doing something like this as a way to put like a little mark to put your finger on. But yes, until you're ready to fire, never have your finger on the trigger. Even if you're posing for a picture, even though you know this thing is 100% empty and the magazine is gone, never put your finger on the frickin' trigger.
Yep. Complacency can destroy your life, both metaphorically and literally.
Yep. And that's how people accidentally shoot their dicks off if they appendix carry.
Potentially a memory pad for your trigger finger when you're running around on a course of fire. I suspect, because they're screwed on, that this is kind of leaving the door open for the aftermarket, or potentially Cannic's going to do it themselves to release a thumb rest for the pistol. I can't confirm that because I was too lazy to take the thing off, but I'm guessing that's why it's there. And before we move on to the slide, even without talking about the weight and balance of the pistol, all of those features alone are enough to make this pistol appreciably better than the rival in my.
Yes, because it's not if, it's like a motorcycle. It's not if, but when you have your what's it called, the discharge, the incidental discharge, you're gonna learn real quick. Hopefully, if you don't shoot yourself or shoot anybody else, hopefully negligible discharge. Hopefully, if you just shoot the floor, don't ask me how I know, chat. You'll learn real fast, like, oh shit, that could have been me. Or that could have been somebody else. Oh shit.
I don't know. We've definitely had it. When you get a round jam, you just stop, make sure you can safely get it out, double check the weapon, and then keep going.
Yep. You want to learn proper trigger discipline. You want to learn, like what Rosso said, if you have a jam, how to clear the jam and reset and get back into the game. And proper maintenance on your firearm. They're not like a Mercedes or anything like that. You can get them a little dirty, but you do, like a car, you do have to have it properly maintained. But yeah, pretty much you get a good gun, you know how to use that thing, and it will always be reliable and fun.
It is relatively cheap to get a maintenance kit. That's the nicest thing. Relatively cheap.
$20 at Walmart. It sucks, but if you need to get something, yeah, $20 at Walmart, and they usually come with lube and cleaning.
Yeah, you can get one right now for $16 on Amazon. Like,
ooh,
it's
even better. See.
My opinion, for a competitive gun. You add in the weight and now the balance of the gun, and in my opinion, this gun becomes significantly easier to shoot. We'll talk about that later in the shooting bit. Talking about the slide, one thing that was really interesting about the slide, this whole theme of balance, is if you actually examine the slide comes to a taper at the front, which means they've removed material. If you look at all of the serrations at the front and back, they're much more usable. The profile of the rival slide is significantly better as far as in front of the ejection port manipulations, which is where competitive shooters manipulate pistols. You move to the back of the slide and you're trading out the rear sight, which is, a steel plate, for an aluminum optics plate with steel inserts for screws. But more importantly, if you lock the slide to the rear, you can see that there's lightning that's gone on the internal of the slide as well. So they're trying to concentrate all the weight around kind of the center of the pistol.
He did that a little bit after he fired. So he must have just got done firing.
On the internal of the slide as well. So they're trying to concentrate all the weight around kind of the center of the pistol. That's important because when you actually...
the last thing I'm going to be getting with mine, because I got the red dot, my buddy recommended me getting one of the iron sights from Magpul.
Ooh. See, I need to upgrade the max my iron sights on my my Canik as well, because I need to get the ones that glows in the dark. That's one of the ones I need. And I need to upgrade my sights on my because I have a Taurus, my original firearm. That, I don't know if I told the story in the VC, but you know, when somebody tried to carjack me, my Taurus was the one that, you know, thankfully me just brandishing a weapon was able to deter him. But I did drop it one time, being a dumbass, and dented the back sights on it, so I need to replace my sights, get some I've been needed to do it, but now I have more of a reason to do it and get some good old neons, glowy.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get off sights on it, but so that way I don't have to worry about removing the red dot, because that is going to be more expensive.
To chat, don't get into guns because it's a quite expensive hobby.
Guns and gunpla. You want to talk about an expensive hobby?
And unfortunately, you have both.
Unfortunately, I've between plastic. What's the word? Plastic addiction and pew pew addiction. I have sunk about $6,000 into my plastic addiction.
Sheesh. No, don't ask me how much I sent. Don't ask me about mine. I don't. Let's just say it's up there. I read that about most of my pistols. Yep. It's fun, but you look at the price, especially now ammo. Oh god.
Ammo is a pain.
Red dot.
Now I will say the only thing that is more expensive than either of my previous hobbies is gaming.
Well, if you're using a rig or using a console.
Rig.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. That's what I need to ask. What's the SSD? I know Genesis told me about the SSD I need to get from my what is this, a Saya or what is it again? Is Saya or something like that?
Are you looking for an internal or external SSD?
I think he said internal. He said, I think my motherboard has a room to fit one more, and he said get like a Saya or something like that. I can't remember.
Not a SanDisk, right?
That's a great question.
Because there's a lot that, like, are you looking for a SATA, or are you looking for like one of the, like a SATA drive, or are you looking for
I think he said
an
SATA.
M.2?
I can,
because okay, definitely make sure to ask him which you're kind of going for. Yeah, because there's a lot of different ones, you can go after. Honestly, I need to look at my PC setup again, so I know if I need to actually add another one to get another internal and mount it.
Yeah, because apparently I'm using a whole lot of my memory. He said that could be another reason why my computer is fucking up. I mean, I still got enough space, but he's saying I'm using too much for his comfort, so I need to go ahead and invest in getting another SSD.
Yeah.
But back to the program, it just reminded me of that. I was like, oh shit, yeah, I do need to get that.
Go to shoot it. If the rear of the slide is super duper heavy, what that promotes is this in recoil. As the slide travels all the way to the rear, it's going to promote muzzle climb. You don't want the slide being muzzle heavy, because when the slide goes forward and closes, it's going to promote muzzle dip. So a balanced slide is going to be more stable and return to the point of aim a little bit better. And that's observable when you shoot a rival. It's not just the arch rival, but the OG rival does it as well. It returns to zero really well. It's very easy to shoot. So the serrations are great, very easy slide to manipulate. The optics mounting system, as mentioned, has aluminum plates. Now that we're in the age of potentially limited optics in USPSA, and for a long time I've kind of ragged on Canik for providing these little holes on the optics plate. They include a slide racker that screws in there. For the general interest person with compromised hand strength, that's going to be a much easier way to rack the slide, but for everybody else, it's basically illegal in competition. But in this new limited optics division, it will become illegal. So Canik has actually been in front of the curve for
Oh, that's what that's the thing I was saying
way
about
to rack the slide, but for everybody else, it's basically illegal. And it's going to be a much easier way to in there.
So that's what I was saying earlier. So like for women or anybody who's not used to racking a firearm, it also comes with that as well. So you can screw that in, and it makes it easier for you to rack your firearm.
That's good.
For the general.
Canik thought about everything, and like I said, for the price that you're getting, I mean, I can't complain.
Interest person with compromised hand strength, that's going to be a much easier way to rack the slide, but for everybody else, it's basically illegal in competition. But in this new limited optics division, it will become illegal. So Canik has actually been in front of the curve for years. The sights that come on the gun from an iron sight perspective are the best sights that you can put on pistols, which is a blacked out target rear that is adjustable and a fiber optics front sight. The optic I've got mounted on here is the Mechanic MO2. I haven't shot it quite enough yet to do the review yet, but basically it's like a Vortex Venom, but it's got a bigger window, a more robust shroud, and it's cheaper. So it's looking pretty good for the optic, but check back to the channel if you want to see more on that. The finish on this gun is a hard chrome, and some of you guys like it's too blingy. Like, this is actually the finish that you want on a competitive shooting pistol. Not only is it pretty, but it's the hardest wearing weapons coating you can put on, and a gun that's going to go in and out of the holster a lot. It's very important to have a good weapons finish, or else what ends up happening, like the old rival has a Cerakote style finish, and because the slide has all this, drama going on with all these slide cuts, all the high points on it that rub in the holster will let the Cerakote start to rub. I shot this in like 2 matches last year and filmed with it and all that kind of stuff. Didn't shoot a ton with it, and already the high points, and there are a lot of high points on this slide, have started showing wear. That doesn't bother me any because these are competition pistols, but dudes like the Yankee Marshall are probably going to get really upset about that. Now, as far as shooting is concerned, both of these guns had new optics mounted, and I took them out and I zeroed them. I shot this gun first and thought, this is going to be good. I'm just going to get this zeroed, and then I'm going to zero this bad boy. First and foremost, both of these guns are laser beam.
Oh, for people who don't know, zero out means he just he zeroed out his optics. That way, is wherever he put his target on, the bullet's likely to go there.
Accurate. The new Caniks have amazing accuracy, and it's actually kind of silly how well you can shoot these pistols if you have good technique. The frames promote good technique because the way the triggers are set up with braking at 90 degrees, it's very easy to control that trigger due to the knurled face on the dingus. You have great traction on the trigger face and kind of pull it straight to the rear. That promotes shooting the pistols accurately, and the guns are mechanically accurate themselves. But shooting this gun first is like, okay, I see how this is. This gun is a little bit jumpy. Many people, and I think I said it in my review as well, have noticed that it's a little bit jumpy, but it returns to zero really, really well, which is more important than being jumpy. This gun is nowhere near as jumpy and returns to zero just the same. It was immediately obvious just zeroing the
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Like I said, that thing is butter smooth.
Optic that this was going to be a much more pleasant and tame shooting experience. This gun immediately out of the box is going to go toe-to-toe with all of the heavyweight competition guns that are already in your mind. The Shadow 2s, the Stock 2s, the P320 Legions, all of the heavy guns that are very competitive and very popular. This gun is immediately going to challenge them because many people will probably find this easier to shoot than some. Screwing around with this gun on a single target, shooting devils, it was very, very controllable. I was shooting at about 15 yards, so I could see how my shot pattern would open up. A USPSA target, I was able to keep everything in the A zone immediately, and as I learned how to grip and pull the trigger, I was able to shrink it down pretty quickly. The learning curve to shoot this gun well was very, very small. So then I immediately switched into using the provided holster and trying some draws, seeing if the heavyweight gun had any sort of disadvantage against the lighter weight.
And you got a jam.
Gun. It's generally agreeable that all the gun handling stuff on a lighter gun is going to be a little bit easier. First, let's talk about that holster again. You need to set the retention on that holster to be almost non-existent if you're trying to go fast, because the holster will bind on the gun.
I'll be lucky to do 1 1/4 draws with this holster. Ah, let go! Once it binds, it does not.
And that's why you want to train your index finger and have proper discipline. Anybody else would have had shot themselves had they would have tried to pull that gun out, and they don't have proper finger discipline. So that would have been your thigh, your foot, or worse, your dick.
The holster provided is serviceable, but if it were me, I would probably look to a higher end Kydex kind of holster for this gun, just because there is so much geometry going on with the slide and you don't want any of that binding. The holster that comes with it is molded very closely to the frame, so if you don't pull straight up on it, it will bind. But I did some unloaded starts on the table because that kind of simulates a reload, and I didn't have a mag pouch. But what I'm happy to report about this gun is, remember when I showed you the skeleton grip? Because there's not a bunch of steel on the inside of the gun, what ends up happening is the mags don't bind. This loads almost exactly like the polymer gun, but it has a steel frame that will take the abuse of mag lips getting rammed into the gun. Yes, you can break polymer frames with excessive reload force. I've got buddies who've done it. But once the gun is up out of the holster and loaded, shooting.
Yeah, you're right, carotid artery. Yep. Oh, and most people, when they say aim for the legs and stuff like that, they don't understand there's a lot of important arteries in the legs and the arms. And if you don't want to kill somebody, I mean, good luck hitting somebody in the legs. But if you want to make sure you don't want to kill nobody, the better way is center mass. If you don't want to kill nobody, if you hit the arms and the legs, the chances of them bleeding out is severe.
Yeah, center mass, because arteries.
Yep, you're bleeding out. So
it's if you aim center mass, it's also the quickest way to go in and out.
The gun rapidly and pausing on. I set up this array intentionally.
Yeah.
There was a very small plate, and then there were open paper targets. This gun, the heavyweight guns, are much easier to stop moving. So what I mean is the lightweight guns are very easy to accelerate off target, but the lightweight guns are much more difficult to slow down and come to a precise resting point. The heavier guns are easier to kind of slow down and stop. So when you do stuff that requires shooting at different cadences, the heavyweight guns are really going to shine. Both guns were super controllable, but this gun, when I had a compromised grip, was generally yielding better results. And that's kind of what you're doing when you get a heavier weight gun, is you're raising the floor of how bad things can be. So the arch rival is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to be shooting this more on the channel, doing more content with it. Be sure you're subscribed and you can check that out. I appreciate you guys checking in and watching this, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.
Oh crap! I reset, but yeah, that's the one I want right there. So even though he was talking more from a competition style, I'm talking more of I want all the advantages if it comes to, like, God forbid, knock on wood, somebody decides to kick my door in, and having a competition ready gun is better the chances of me having my gun on target and, you know, neutralizing him the most smoothly way as possible. Or his buddies too, if they like to come in groups.
What I would really love, I would love to have a P90.
P90. Ooh, let's look at the P90.
P90 is a beautiful weapon. Beautiful weapons platform. I know they made a civilian one. I want the civilian version, and then once I'm able to get my...
Oh, yeah, I do want a P90. Ooh.
Like, look at it. It's beautiful. It's slick. It's just, it's a lovely piece of equipment, and generally speaking, you can't go wrong with it.
Oh man, it's been a minute since I seen the AK man. Let's look at him and how he runs one. This was 3 years ago.
Now, the gun we're going to be talking about today is one that I'm sure all of you will recognize, whether it's from its use in the secret.
Oh, if you're in Texas, if you're in his district, vote for him. Get him in office.
Service protecting those who make the decisions about America and her interests. Or
Power
maybe you're from
G36.
Call of Duty because it's in all of them. Or maybe you're just a Stargate nerd. Either way, you're going to enjoy the FN P90, aka the FNP Nizzle. Faux shizzle. Mike Nizzle.
You saw that, chat? Like, I mean, he didn't fully like let it all go, but yeah, if you shoot a gun full auto, like I said, 10 to 15 seconds, you're out of ammo.
All right, whether you like the P90 or not, you have to admit, it's kind of dope. What's going on, guys? I really don't want to be here. So if you're wondering why I'm wearing a different shirt, it's because I filmed this all the other day, but turns out we lost all of our audio for that. So I'm doing it for the second time, and no, it probably won't be much better rehearsed. I actually literally just got back from Nashville, hanging out with some of the Nashville Metro PD guys who were most recently famous for, well, you know,
yeah, and that's a 50 round mag too.
Anyhow, don't let that distract you from the fact that we are here to talk about the P90. So the P90 is a 5.7 by 28 millimeter submachine gun / PDW. We'll talk about why it was developed a little bit later. But the neat part about it is because of the design, it's, you know, of course, technically a bullpup. You can fit a decent amount of barrel and a lot of ammo in a pretty compact little package. And it's still beloved, which is great news for the rest of you with little packages. Now, if you've never seen the 5.7, it's actually kind of cool. So this right here,
shots fired. Literally.
Is the 5.7 by 28 millimeter. And it's kind of like a pistol round, but it's really just kind of like a small round.
Well, I'll be right back. I can still hear though. I can still hear. I'll be right back.
Looks like a smaller 5.56. Not quite as just stubby and fat and straight wall, just kind of like a 9 millimeter or 45. It's because one of the whole points of the 5.7 is to be able to store a lot of ammo while also having something that's small and fast and can penetrate armor. And yes, the 5.7 round can penetrate light armor with the right ammo. It's not gonna be cruising through level 3 steel plates or anything, but most soft body armor is able to be punched by a 5.7 if you've got the right ammo, which is pretty based. If you use this gun and the one-man army perk as the meta back in Call of Duty, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That was my generation. A lot of the Zoomers probably don't even remember that. So you and me, we gotta stick together. Pretty soon these kids won't even know what 1v1 me on Rust means. But speaking of a lot of ammo, these 5.7 magazines are capable of holding 50 rounds when fully loaded. Except for ours, of course. Our magazines are pinned at 29 rounds to be perfectly YouTube compliant. That YouTube is because I am a good little cuckboy and I always listen to what my overlords at YouTube say all the time. Never break any rules around here. Can I have some fucking money now? Anyhow, let's go ahead and go over the manual of arms for Peanuts.
True and fucking real. And also, yes, before I did my my knife and Magnum, I was a one-man army with the P90. So yes, I did that shit too. Oh, and my perk was scavenger too. So you could not fuck with me.
And a little funky. So you see, you've got this little square hole here. The magazine slips through that, goes down here, and inserts here. Now to release the magazine, we've got these two little spring-loaded tabs here. We just pull both of these back at the same time, and the magazine lifts out. As you can see, the place where the magazine sits is this little circular bit, and that is where the action of the weapon actually is. Now, if you're wondering why that's circular, the answer is something kind of cool. So if you notice on my totally fake magazine and not one that's actually loaded with 50 rounds, so you can see through the translucent mag here, the rounds are stacked sideways, but at the very top, it's pointed straight. Obviously, it's pointed that direction so it can feed into the chamber. And how it accomplishes this is it's got a little turntable here.
Well, well, well. How the turntables...
When this round comes out, this round behind it was kind of staggered like this, and the spring pressure pushes it along a track, which points it straight. That sounds complicated and like it might...
That's crazy how that's engineered, especially for a full auto. You think something would break for it to just cycle like that. That is insane. The engineering that people can come up with is just mind-blowing, bro.
It lead to a lot of malfunctions. You'd be right, it does sound that way, but in my experience, it actually works fairly well. Now, moving along to the charging handle, it's these two things that ride in this track here. It is ambidextrous, so if you are right-handed, you're going to be using your left hand, and if you are wrong-handed, you're going to be using your right hand.
I'm left-handed, fuck you.
Our slapper is a little weird. It's
not only right with my left hand, though, I do everything else with my right hand.
this little wheel here at the bottom. So we are all the way counterclockwise, we are on safe, and then in the middle, we have semi-auto, and keep moving it clockwise. We have more semi-auto. Well, what's neat about the full semi-auto function on this gun is it's not just auto. It has what's called a progressive trigger. So a neat feature of the P90 is that it features what's called a progressive trigger. So if you see here, I have the gun on safe.
Yep.
Obviously, that's a no shoot.
Oh, wait. I just got back. Did you hear the guy from Idaho used a 5.7? Oh, what was it? The killer or it was the In-N-Out spot, right? The In-N-Out burger? Or am I thinking about something different? I don't know what's going on with the Idaho thing.
Was it the... What was the guy using?
Yeah, In-N-Out. I think so. I think did I watch something about that yesterday? I think I did. Sorry, a lot has happened. So let me see. I think I did watch a video from that yesterday about right here. We could. Oh no, that's 29 minutes. I think I got time for that. It's going good, Ty. We're talking about guns. Yay! YouTube's and Twitch favorite subject. Yay!
I can move it over to semi, and that's a single click. So that is a single, semi-automatic round, so 1 round per pull trigger. Switch it over to A, which means more semi-automatic. And what happens is you can pull the trigger just a little bit and hold it down. My finger is still on the trigger. I'm still holding that down. In the fully semi-automatic mode, finger's still on the trigger, but if I pull just a little bit more, then the rest start coming out. And so it's really kind of an interesting feature. So if you're in full auto, you can still just decide to only crank off 1 round. And then you can go full auto if you want.
So for the politicians and normies that's not into gun culture, because a lot of people think that the scary AR is the M16. It's not the M16. The civilian is the AR, and no, AR does not mean assault rifle. It's Armalite rifle. It's the name. It's the name of the company that makes the rifle. Damn it. So what he just explained
start coming out, and so it's really.
Oh well, not that part. Let me back up.
I'm still holding that.
Okay, let me back up a little bit more.
And what happens is you can pull the trigger just a little bit.
That's semi-auto. When you hear a politician say we need to get rid of semi-auto firearms, they're literally talking about every gun a civilian has, because one depress of the trigger, what he just did, is semi-auto, and that's that means you hit the trigger once. 1 round comes out with each time you hit the trigger. So, as you can see, he depressed it.
And hold it down. My finger.
And he's holding it down. That means he has to release the trigger in order for it to shoot again. The AI is just a enforced disabled brother M4. Yep. So 1 depress, 1 round. When they try to trick people into say semi-auto mean 1 depress, multiple rounds, or burst. And no, every civilian, and like Rosso said, you have to have a lot of clearances to get a fully automatic firearm. If you have a fully automatic and you ain't got those clearances, Uncle Sam will enjoy your butt cheeks royally. Mm-hmm. The ATF will too. So the ATF, Uncle Sam, and Big Tyrone will have a good time with your butt cheeks. Big Tyrone will be a little gentle with you though, but the government, oh, they're gonna enjoy fucking you.
Is still on the trigger. I'm still holding that down. In the fully semi-automatic mode, finger's still on the trigger, but if I pull just a little bit more.
That's what the government or these lying politicians, when they get on the newscast, that's what they're trying to say a gun does. No, when they say semi-automatic, no, it's 1 depress, 1 round. It doesn't do this. No civilian firearm does that. If you have a firearm that does that, keep your fucking mouth shut.
Then the rest start coming out. And so it's really kind of an interesting feature. So if you're in full auto, you can still just decide.
For legal purposes and YouTube purposes and TOS purposes, that was a joke.
Only crank off 1 round. And then you can go full auto if you want. Which, who the fuck wouldn't want to? As far as what we're doing for sights today, this rail is kind of a little high, so we wanted something pretty small. So I just whipped out this old Primary Arms Advanced Microdot. Simple, but it does the job. On top of that, if we wanted to use backup irons, don't worry, the P90 has you covered. Thrice over. There's very literally 3 separate iron sights on this gun, which is kind of whack. There's a center hole here that you can just kind of aim down, and that hits this front sight post right here in the front. So it's this little hollow channel here through the pick rail. It's kind of whack. And then on either side, on our left side and right side, we have these little notches, which also line up with a pistol-style front sight on both sides. So you can aim down the left, and you can aim down on the right, depending on which is more comfortable for you. Spoiler alert, neither one of them is super comfy, but it's there just in case you needed it. Now let's talk a little bit about the actual design of the P90, because this thing, believe it or not, was actually made for a reason. And it wasn't just so you could akimbo it in Modern Warfare 2. But while we're talking about gun design, that sort of stuff interests you and you'd like to...
Oh, can we bring back the real Modern Warfare 2 lobbies? The game and the lobbies. I haven't got caught so much in words in my life being in the Modern Warfare 2 lobby. Please take me back.
Get your start in gunsmithing and weapons technology. I recommend checking out.
I told so many people that this N-word dick is going straight into their mom and possibly their dads.
Got to assert dominance.
Yeah, I'm saying. Look here, bastard. Just how I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck your mom and your dad. Just how I'm gonna fuck you in this game. Oh, life. Oh my god. Bray, take me back. Take me back. Me saying that now would have got me kicked from the goddamn lobby. Sorry, but bullying harassment. Oh, fuck you.
SDI. The Sonoran Desert Institute is the main sponsor of the channel, so we want to give them some love. If you're interested, check them out in the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Also like to give a quick thank you to USCCA, or the United States Concealed Carry Association. Longtime sponsor of the channel, and they're helping us out with the cost of the P90.
Be careful, I might become your new stepdad.
And if need be, the legal assistance you need to feel comfortable carrying a concealed weapon every day.
Or when you get that little teenager with the squeaky ass voice, little boy, if you don't get your ass off this game before I call your mama, tell her you'll pass your best time. Oh, I used to love talking shit. Man, bring me back. Take me back. I don't want this pussified shit no more. Take me back.
I recommend you do. As me and Cody say, it's like clapping bad guy insurance. It's basically an extra safeguard so that if you have to defend yourself, the court doesn't then ruin your life. So I'd recommend checking them out in the links in the description and in the pinned comment as well. Now back to the P-Nizzle.
Stop trying to make
P-Nizzle
happen. It's not going to happen.
P-Nizzle is so happening. So the 5.7 round itself, the P90, and of course, the FN 5.7 pistol were all developed by FN as part of a submission for NATO trials. You see, NATO basically had put out a contract saying that they were looking for a brand new PDW with a small, fast, lightly armor penetrating round, and they wanted that. They wanted a PDW in that, and they wanted a pistol to go along with it, chambered in the same round. I kind of get the premise behind that. Have your secondary and your primary using the same ammunition. It makes sense, kind of. So the P90 and 5.7 were FN's offering as far as that trial goes. HK came along with their own offering. You may have heard of it. The legendary MP7, along with their 4.6 millimeter round.
And anything HK is expensive as fuck. So if you want to get an HK, prepare thy wallet.
Yeah, your wallet's about to be quite a bit lighter.
Yo, yeah. You're going to get a great firearm? But you're going to ask yourself, were you fucked or were you raped?
For a handgun, they also had the, I believe it was the UCP, like Universal Combat Pistol. Kind of a weird little gun.
That looks like a high point. Oh my god. Why would they make something as ugly as that?
Gun never really made it past the prototyping phase. The UCP isn't real.
Thank God.
It can't hurt you. It's not in your walls. So anyhow, for these trials, FN had the P90, HK had the MP7. Neither one won the contract, fun fact. But despite that, the P90 did get to see a good bit of use, whether it was with secret services, some limited military use with certain team guys and stuff like that, and also law enforcement use throughout Europe. And also FN, let's be honest, probably
you would love to have a BP9, but no.
Just the amount of licensed copies of this thing for airsoft alone. ADD break. So frangibles made to...
No, get that White Claw shit out of here. Get it out. Oh, never mind. Put it in.
Claw can. Will it penetrate? Will it explode? I don't know. Let's find out. 5.7 millimeter frange versus a raspberry White Claw. In 3, 2, 1.
That's the only good a White Claw is. That's the only good for a White Claw.
It's actually pretty good little energy distribution there.
But I would drink a White Claw before I drink a Bud Light.
That's fair. That is fair. Just tore
that's not a very big round.
Tore that can apart.
Cut the damn can in
half.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that round did just kind of explode. I'm not even sure if there's really an exit there. I think the round just disintegrated. That's kind of neat. Of course, that was in semi. Oh, let's go full semi. It's good for the goose, it's good for the game.
Oh, God.
3, 2, 1.
Making it rain.
I love that smell.
I like how he said, you know what? I didn't shoot you enough.
Like, full semi. Love it.
Yes. Full semi is fun, but in the actual gunfight, no.
This one tried to escape. That wasn't a good idea. This one got knocked over and it was shot from the bottom. So that was our entrance. And that was our exit after expanding for all of, I don't know, a quarter of an inch.
Literally blowing your back out. God damn.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Dildo, what's up, homie? What's up? Ooh, Jesus.
Little bullet, lots of potential.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of these that just got absolutely blown.
That's where you say it's not the size that matters, chat. It's the results.
Yeah, it's the motion of the ocean and the that lovely small round's got a lot of motion.
Mm-hmm. Ow!
Shit. It's crazy because this is actually jacketed frange, so if you look inside, the bullet exploded. The bullet did not exit, and we actually have captured pieces of that 5.7 jacket inside the can. It's pretty cool. I actually thought that would have exited, because like white claw cans are not that big, but apparently it's just a full-on energy dump. The bullet just explodes the minute it hits something solid. Just remember, what kind of bullet you're using matters. Everybody's always saying, oh, 5.7, it'll punch body armor. Yes, it can pierce some soft body armor.
Well, can you add some context to that, Rosso?
Regarding the type of ammo or the piercing?
Ammo both. Okay,
so,
and
the whole thing with ammo. The whole thing with ammo. Full metal jacket, wonderful piece, wonderful ammo. Generally use that for range. Just use that for the range day. Hollow point, home defense. Use hollow points for home defense. You will understand why. There are other types of ammo that you can also use for home defense if you can afford them. Very lovely. And if you're able to get armor piercing, well, you have an FFL for it.
Yes, because if you have armor piercing, it is illegal. So if you have anything that has a green tip on the chat, it's illegal. So don't do it. Don't have it.
As for light body armor, this thing is going to turn light body armor into Swiss cheese. That is if it hits it. If it doesn't hit it, well, you're gonna have a chunk. It is designed to chunk you. If you take a couple of these, have fun. Literally have fun. It's gonna be a pain. It's like it's the best way to describe what it is. It's like having the tri-edge dagger, but as a bullet.
Oh shit! That's not fun.
Not fun. It's not fun. You good luck making it to the hospital if you've been hit by any of these.
Because like I said, they turn to shrapnel. So see what a hollow point. A hollow point is made to stop, and this is why you want hollow points as a home defense. Because God forbid somebody kicks in your door and your love or your dog or child is behind, or your most expensive anime figurine is right behind the person. If you use a range round, a full FMJ, it's gonna punch through the person and keep going. And if you live in an apartment, that's bad because it's gonna hit multiple walls before it stops. Hollow points, most guaranteed to stop in the first thing it hits because it turns into a flower. The 5.7 would the 5.7 be good too? Because technically it turns into shrapnel, but will it continue to keep going?
That all depends on if it hits armor or not, and it really just depends on angle of entry. Like the second it hits something solid, all that energy is just gone.
Okay, so if you hit organs, the bullet's still going. If it hits bones, it's gonna turn to shrapnel. So again, center mass.
Yeah, center mass. Always center mass.
Depending on what kind of ammo you're using with it. Spicy boys, absolutely. Hollow point and frange, not really. Now for the breakdown. Let's break this sumbitch apart and see how it actually works. Take our magazine out. Of course, again, to show clear. Gun is empty. So you see now that I've removed the magazine, I now have access to this big button. And what do we do with big buttons?
You push them.
Well, you press them. Not for real. Press the button, and the entire front half of the gun just kind of slides off here.
Pops out.
So now we have our upper and our lower.
And so for the P90, would the lower also would both parts be considered a whole gun or just the lower?
Both parts would be considered the whole gun.
Okay. Because I know when you buy ARs, it's the bottom that's considered a gun, not the upper. So I wanted to know if that was the same for the P90 as well.
Let me double check just to make sure. Both. Damn.
All right.
Just kind of slides off here. So now we have our upper and our lower. So here in the upper, we have our spring-loaded charging handles. You see they're kind of linked here, just a piece of bent sheet metal. Nice and simple. We have our optic rail, and we have our barrel.
For the P90 specifically, it does require both in order for it to be considered the actual
rifle, the actual firearm.
Yeah, And there's also a small differentiating thing with the P90 itself. The upper aluminum receiver is what carries the serial number. So when you disassemble it, that receiver is considered the firearm for the purposes of the serial number.
Gotcha. Okay, bet.
Whole lot to this one. Worth pointing out, this is also a PS90, technically. This was the civilian legal version before we converted it and put the shorter barrel in it because long barrel P90s just make my PP soft. Yeah, the lower is basically just a plastic clamp.
Yeah, it does kind of make it look a little ugly, so I prefer the short barrel. So yeah, that's the one time we're gonna size queen the P90 or a firearm, and we prefer the smaller barrel. Chat.
Shell. Let's go ahead and tilt this forward and grab our bolt. Got a dual recoil spring assembly here. Got our spring-loaded firing pin there in the rear, and of course our bolt face here. We also have a really cool anti-bolt bounce mechanism here, which is really kind of neat. That's basically so that when the bolt goes into battery, it doesn't smack it and bounce back a little bit, because, you know, this thing really doesn't have any lockup. So you kind of want it to stay in battery. That's a really great thing. Is it necessary? I don't know. But it is cool. Story of my life. Anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and put this bolt back in. And real quick, in case I hadn't pointed it out before, P90 ejects from the bottom, so that's kind of neat. It may not be cool to your battle buddy who's crouched.
Yeah, because rounds that leaves the chamber are pretty hot, and when one magically lands inside your shirt, it makes you do the Harlem Shake for a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Beside you, or possibly a dwarf. Anyhow, to reassemble, it's pretty easy. Just put the upper back on, depress our button, and locks back in. And our P90's back together. Put our magazine back in, and you are ready to get destroyed in CSGO. Next up, we got a little bit of a treat for you guys. The guys at Black Tip Tactical Supply went ahead and hooked us up with some of these neat little blue tip Sparky boys. Not sure if I'm allowed to say what these actually are, but I know we're gonna shoot them with this steel and it's gonna look really cool. And unlike the Fiocchi we've been using all day, this is not frangible, so we are going to want some iPro for this, being this close to the steel. Either way, this should look really fucking cool. Doing one round first.
Ooh!
All right, that's kind of cool.
Look at that spark.
Flame on and.
Oh shit, that's almost like no, that's not Dragon's Breath. Dragon Breath, it looks like from the barrel. Oh my god.
3, 2, 1. I hope that looked cool.
Oh, look at that. What I'm saying.
10 of 10 would aim at the gas tank with that. Well, guys, if you're a P90 fanboy, I hope this video tickled your pickle. Otherwise, I hope you at least maybe learned something in this video that maybe you didn't know before, and if not, at least hopefully it was entertaining. I like doing range videos like this. I like showing off stuff in the collection that we haven't really brought out.
Oh shit, did I get a raid? Am I getting a raid? Sin, thank you for the raid. Welcome Raiders. We're talking, we're yapping and chilling with the legendary Rosso. We're talking about guns and shit. We just got done watching the P90, and I think we want to, I want to watch the, so I think Kentucky Ballistics did, when I was talking about the, reason why is the difference between, what was it? It's 23. Hey, Rosso, you have time for this one, or do you, want to start trying to wrap it up?
Which one are we looking at? The
over penetration, it's like 23 minutes.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do that and wrap it up.
All right, so... Cinerette. Can I give her a shout out? I keep forgetting how to do shout out. So is it /SO? No.
I think it's just SO and then the name. Like exclamation point SO?
No, just to do like the shout out. Because I always fuck up and get it wrong. So let's see. SO then sin. Why isn't capitalized? Let's see if I did it right. Recognize command. Fuck you.
Did not work.
Exclamation mark. Oh, let me see if I did it. Let's see if I do it. And you have to put the space in it?
That's what I usually like. That's what I usually use with when I'm modding for Rex and other people.
Okay.
So it should work.
All right, let me see if I do it. Did it do it?
Excuse me.
It didn't do it.
Oh, that's weird. That is really weird. Well,
there's the forward slash. Oh, that's probably because I spelled her name wrong. Yeah, it's an unrecognized command. So let me do the exclamation mark. I spelled her name wrong, so that's probably why it didn't do it.
Oh, you did. Oh dear.
Yeah, sorry.
Totally streamers.
My spelling is also bad, just like my reading. Yep, it didn't do it. So I gotta figure this shit out. All right, but please give Cinerette a follow. She's an awesome content creator. Love the Final Fantasy 14. No, it's just me being a dumbass. That's all it is. It doesn't hate you. And thank you for the raid. If you have to raid and run, I completely understand because streaming does take a lot out of you. If not, get back and relax and let's watch somebody blow some shit up.
Kentucky Ballistics.
Exactly.
And today we are going to talk about is overpenetration a tall tale or a legitimate concern? Well, today we're going to find out. Glock 19 at Gen 5 38 special 380 ACP. Oh, woo! No! 45 ACP, 40 Smith & Wesson, 10 millimeter, 357. 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum.
Yeah, that would definitely overpenetrate. if the round doesn't disintegrate, that thing's overpenetrating.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And today, we are going to talk about a highly debated topic when it comes to self-defense. I'm talking about overpenetration. What is overpenetration, and why should I care? Well, it's mostly talked about when it comes to self-defense. If I am defending myself from bad zombie, I don't want to accidentally harm good zombie behind him. This is why a lot of people carry hollow points instead of full metal jackets in their concealed carry. The full metal jacket should penetrate deeper, and the hollow point should expand, dump energy, and not penetrate as deep, thus staying in the intended target and not harming another target. I understand the concept of overpenetration, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think it really applies to handguns as much as people say. In my opinion, handguns put holes in things, but not through things. I understand there's a lot of exceptions and variables and no...
in your experience, is he mostly accurate, Rosso?
Pretty much. If a handgun's pushing through somebody, one of two things is happening. There's an extra variable, like somebody coming towards you at rapid speed, and the bullet just
goes from like butter and don't hit like any organs or anything like that.
Yeah,
I mean, like, not bones, not organs.
Pretty much just the lucky. Oh, if you get a full through with a pistol, that's something.
Okay,
now that's with regular ammunition, not stuff that's designed to penetrate. With regular ammunition.
So regular range rounds, ain't most regular range rounds FMJ?
Yeah, like with the FMJ, it is designed to penetrate, but if it's depends on the pistol. Like if it's a 22.
Oh yeah, 22s. You just seasoning them at that point if it's a 22.
Yeah, 9mm. Depends. Like it really does depend if it's actually if it hits a bone.
Okay. Okay.
When you're getting into the higher ones, like if you have a 45 ACP and you're in an apartment, please do not use FMJ. Please do not.
Yes, please do not.
Please just do not.
Put that one down. Get the shotgun with slugs. And that's a joke, by the way. Please don't use a slug.
Please do not use a slug. The slug has a lot more energy than people think.
A slug is a fuck you. See,
this is a I'm addressing this directly to you, sir.
This is per my last email. That's the slug.
Yes.
So.
Two situations are ever the same when it comes to this subject, but today I want to do a test. I have two ballistic dummy.
Just finish up your stream with Scales. How's it going? Oh, nice. How Scales is it? Did you fix her? Oh, and CB said, "Hey, Rosso."
Hey, Sabi. Howdy. Doing good.
Nice. Go ahead.
And we're going to try out some of the most common handgun calibers for self-defense and see if we get over-penetration. We're going to use a full metal jacket and then a hollow point and see what our results are. Will the intended target be the only thing that is destroyed, or will we accidentally hit another target?
If the hollow point penetrates through, that it shouldn't.
Yeah, if a hollow point penetrates through, God doesn't like you.
Nobody likes you to penetrate through.
She was much better today. We made some changes during the stream, but now the data evaluation time. Bad. Nice. Well, get back, relax, data mine, and we're gonna watch zombies get shot. And this is gonna be an educational part. Well, the last part was educational, but more educational, chat. I can finally be like Kirsha. I'm an educational streamer.
Today's video, I've wanted to do this for quite a while, so now let's get set up and get started. So for today's video, I figured we would stick to the most common self-defense calibers. First up will be 380 ACP, then we have 9mm, we have 40 Smith & Wesson, 38 Special and 357 Magnum, 45 ACP, and then 10mm.
World War Z zombies.
As common, but you will have that someday.
Night of the Living Dead zombies.
You're asking right now,
both.
Where is the 22 LR? Well, I'm not defending myself from squirrels, so I need something a little bit bigger. We have our handy dandy hold-up displays gun wall today, and we were going to start out with 380, but I think instead we're going to start out with 9mm because that is the most common self-defense caliber, and I want a fresh target for 9mm. We have a Glock 19 Gen 5 COA, and I'm loaded up with one round of 9mm, 115 grain full metal jacket. That's about as common as it gets.
Yeah.
9mm full metal jacket. Will we get over penetration? Here we go.
I saw that. I saw that one move. So we might. A little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It hit.
Ooh. Oh, looks like we made it all the way through it.
Yeah.
We got us a little hole there. We did make it through.
Oh, yeah, it even went through bronze. Oh,
it definitely penned. Yeah, FMJ's no joke.
The zombie.
But it's 9mm. If you're hitting center mass, generally speaking, it's going to go through.
And then this is different variables too. You know, it could be distance could be more further apart. The person behind the target could be, you know, further apart. But the fact that it did penetrate, full
metal jacket. But Mr. Zombie back here, he looks like he's okay. So if you look in there, there's some jacket there.
He don't see
like it. That round.
He didn't see the.
Oh.
Right there in the side.
Here's the thing. With that, it looks like a fragment of it came out. So that fragment, of course, obviously, massively slowed down.
Yeah. Okay.
But that fragment, depending on the speed, that can still penetrate, especially if it's just a sliver of slag at this point. That can and still will penetrate you.
Yeah.
Will it penetrate far? Depends. But
so it
will hurt.
So it's a difference between season you or pepper you up a little bit, but or be actually critical.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just factors are factors.
Oh, looks like we made it all the way through it. We've got us a little hole there. We did make it through the zombie with the 9mm full metal jacket. But Mr. Zombie back here, he looks like he's okay. So if you look in there, there's some jacket there. It looks like that round broke up and some fragments made it out of this zombie, but not the whole round. It went to the left of zombie number 2, and if it would have hit him, I don't think it would have done much damage. I'm honestly surprised we made it all the way through that zombie with a full metal jacket.
Shenanigans here?
We have some 9mm 147 grain Federal HSTs. These are hollow points. It should expand and not...
Yeah, this should just expand in.
I have Federal... I have those rounds. Yep.
Make it through the first target. All right. Here we go.
Damn!
We got a little bit of liquid that time.
And that's the difference between one goes straight through and the hollow point, it opens up and you can see the results when it opens. Oh, it ain't pretty.
Okay, so we have us a hit up front here. We're a little wet now. Now let's check the back. It does not appear... Oh, it just dropped out of there.
It did go through. Like we said, if a hollow point goes through and hits you, nobody likes you, not even God. But that's what we say where it flowers up. It's trying to design to stop. So, yeah.
We did come out right there. There's the round. It stopped on the shirt. The shirt stopped it. So it did pass all the way through zombie number 1, but it did not have enough energy to even make it through that shirt once it did. That is pretty crazy. And that thing is pretty hot. All right, now we are going to circle back to 380 ACP. This is an LCP Max, a very common 380 selection. And I'm loaded up with 1 round of 380 ACP, 90 grain, full metal jacket. Okay, 380 ACP, I'm gonna take a knee so I'm level. And here we go.
Yeah, that should... Yeah, that's perfect.
Look. We have a hit right there, right over the 577 Tyrannosaur. And, okay, take a look at that right there. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. It is caught in the shirt. So it did make it all the way through, but barely. Barely made it through. There it is on the shirt. And we have just a little hole right there.
So that depends on how close you is, because he's a pretty good distance. So if you're close, then it could possibly go even through the shirt.
Yeah, if it's closer. But that's a perfect example. Like, if that goes through, yeah.
Yeah, you're fucked.
So 380 ACP full metal jacket acted about the same as a 9mm hollow point. I've consistently seen 380 hollow points in gel under penetrate, but a full metal jacket may be a better option. I don't know. Let's go for the hollow point next and see what happens. Up next, we have
that hollow point should just stay still.
Critical defense, and these are 90 grain. These are hollow.
Oh, and Chad, the reason why it has that red plastic in there is to help it expand faster. So as soon as it hits, that red pushes in and it makes it expand a lot faster. So that's why it's not like a red tip or a trace or whatever cool, scary thing. No, it's just designed to help make it expand as fast as possible.
Critical defense, and these are 90 grain. These are hollow points meant to expand. Let's see what happens. Okay. Here we go.
This should not penetrate. Yeah, that should just be in there.
So we hit right here. Have us a nice new hit there. Little hole right there.
Oh yeah, that's in there.
Ooh.
But no, we did not make it through. There's 9mm, and that's the 380 full metal jacket.
Yeah, I don't even see it
inside with the 380.
Probably stopped at that reel that it hit.
Close to making it all the way
Probably.
through. Up next, we are going to move to 38 Special, another very common self-defense caliber. This is a Smith & Wesson Combat Magnum with a 3-inch barrel, and I have some 38 Special 132 grain full metal jackets. Okie dokie.
Gotta love this one.
Pretty level. Maybe a little higher. Go right here. Let's check it out.
That should...
Oh!
Yeah, that's about what I thought was going to happen.
Okie dokie, let's have a look here. We have a hit right here on Mr. Zombie. Looks like we went through. We have a hole. So, do we have any holes on him? Oh no! Looks like you need to put a thumb in it.
Yep.
Got hit in the neck.
And
that's...
Ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that would have just destroyed you.
That's an artery
that
too.
Destroyed you or me.
That's an artery too. So, ooh, yeah, put a thumb in it.
Yeah.
That's if you got a chance. That's if you had a chance to, because not to bring it up. That's what kind of happened with Charlie. Like that was instant shut off.
Mm-hmm.
So that's even if you can do it. Oof.
Oh dear. That's not good. So that is textbook over penetration there with a 38 special Full Metal Jacket. Now I will say it didn't make it very deep. I mean, maybe about that deep, but still, I don't want to be hitting the neck again.
Yeah, nobody wants to be hitting the neck.
We have 38 special again, but this time we have hollow points. These are hornet.
Because I think he was. Oh, go ahead.
This should not over penetrate. As far as I'm aware, this should not over penetrate. If that over penetrates, that's something else.
Mm-hmm. That thing was packed.
The critical defense, 110 grain. All right, I'm gonna try to hit kind of in the same spot. Go right here. Let's have a look.
Yeah, that stayed in. That had to have stayed in.
So here's our new hole, very close to where we hit before. I don't see a hole out the back. Oh, there it is right there.
It did, but it didn't penetrate.
Yeah, nice and compact right there.
Mm-hmm. But ooh, the things it tore up just to get right there. But as you can see, chat, that little red thing, it pushed in and it expanded it.
Yep.
And but it turned too. So yeah, a lot of your internals got fucked.
Didn't make it all the way through the first target. So far today, the Full Metal Jackets are actually over penetrating to an extent. The 380 not so much. I felt like it penetrated adequately, but the hollow points are doing their job and they are stopping just shy of making it out on the first target or making it out, and the shirt is catching it. 38 special for sure had some over penetration with FMJ. Up next is going to be 40 Smith & Wesson. This is actually the very first handgun I was ever issued as a law enforcement officer. This is a Glock 22 chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, and this is a Gen 4, and I'll have some 40 Smith & Wesson 180 grain Full Metal Jackets. All right, I'm going to try to get level about right here, and I'm going to go dead center.
Oh! Right in the diaphragm. Oh!
Ooh, that may have actually
Okay.
Oh, it
so
did.
Stayed in. Our hits.
Oh, it may
So
stay
don't
in.
get confused. This is our new hit. Let's take a look in here. Oh, there's a piece of something. We hit right in here, I think, like right there, right underneath the sternum. And judging from this shirt, it does not look like we made it all the way through with the Full Metal Jacket. No, there it is right there.
Oh, you are done with that.
In this section.
Oh,
yo legs.
You're done.
Yeah, you're dead. you just dropped. Your legs is gone. All that. Yeah, that hit that spot. Oh, yeah. That's instant right there. You didn't even feel it. You probably might felt it. You might felt the flick, and then you just dropped. Oof.
Section of the target here. It is broken up and did not make it all the way through. So that's interesting. This is an example of a Full Metal Jacket not over penetrating and basically being an adequate round. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, every situation is different. There's a ton of different variables, but sometimes you don't over penetrate with Full Metal Jacket. We did not over penetrate with the 40 Full Metal Jacket. Next are some 40 Smith & Wesson Gold Dot 180 grain hollow points. Let's see if these make it through.
That hollow point is definitely that shouldn't.
Okay.
Let's go for about the same area.
Nope, it did its job.
So we have our new hole here. I tried to hit in the same area-ish. So about right there. Whew. And judging from the back of this shirt, we do not have any over penetration.
Nope, I don't even see
maybe
it.
the hair wadded up.
Oh.
Somewhere in there. But regardless, that round did not make it all the way through target 1. We really only had 3 bullets today make it all the way through. And when they did make it all the way through, they didn't really have much energy left anyways. Up next is going to be the Lord's Caliber 45 ACP. And let's face it.
In Jesus' name, fuck you.
If you're carrying a 45 for self-defense, most likely you're probably carrying a 1911. This is a SIG 1911.
What up, Ben?
With 1 round of 45 ACP, 230 grain, full metal jacket. Okay, very curious about this one. Slow, flat round. Here we go.
This in
theory
theory
like a
should
villain.
go straight through.
Oh,
Okay.
geez.
Oh. Woo.
Here, fold him in half like a lawn chair.
Yeah. Oh.
I told you. 45
Ooh.
ACP ain't gonna play.
Oh man, god damn, dude. Fuck you and your buddy too.
I can already tell you from that one, the old 45 went through target 1 and almost obliterated target 2. Look at this. Got hit right in the bullseye there. Dang. So, the other rounds we're shooting are moving faster than 45 ACP. 45 ACP is a bigger diameter bullet and it's moving slower than the other rounds. A lot of times when it comes to penetrating, the heavier, slower round will penetrate a little deeper because it doesn't dump all of its energy as fast when it hits a soft target. And golly.
Damn.
That still hit that really hard. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
A hole big enough where he could put his whole finger in that shit. God damn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's caliber?
That still hit
Amen.
that really hard. Oh my goodness. Let's check the back here.
Took his ass to church.
Nope. Nope, we're good. Wow. Okay. Well, we hit right there.
So he's dead.
Solid hit.
The second guy might live.
Went through the back. There's our new hole where he passed through the back of the target here. And then smacked target number 2 really hard. I mean, enough to shatter the sternum here. I'm really surprised
that sternum is just gone.
Good luck fixing that. Good luck fixing that, buddy.
Had that much energy to do that to target 2. That's pretty wild. 45 ACP sure was packing a punch with full metal jacket. Now let's see what happens when we hit it with a 230 grain Hornady 45 ACP hollow point. Here we go.
Yeah, the hollow points doing their jobs.
Yeah, hollow points are all doing their jobs here.
Right there. That's our new hole. I can already tell you, I can hear it. Listen, it's on the table.
So it did
There it is
penetrate.
right there.
So the shirt stopped it.
So made it through, I believe, right here. And then the shirt caught it. That is hot. There's your 45 ACP hollow point. It's all chewed up, did its job, and made it through target 1, but didn't even have enough energy to make it through that shirt. So full metal jacket, 45 ACP, definitely seems like probably going to penetrate more than 45 ACP hollow points.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
we have made it to the big boy, the 10 millimeter. This is a Glock 20 Gen 4 10 millimeter.
Also a 10 millimeter. It's also an FU too. So if you get shot by a 10 millimeter, that person hated you.
Yeah, the 10 mil is the I'm. You are going to feel this whether you want to or not.
A 10 millimeter is a shotgun slug in the pistol form. Yeah, I am giving you the middle finger, shooting you with a 10 mil.
I'm loaded up with 1 round of 10 mil, 180 grain full metal jacket. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Try to hit a fresh spot. Let's get level here. Here we go. Whoa.
Oof. Oh, it missed.
Oh. And I actually already peeked at the slow-mo footage. I know that this went all the way through. There's the hole. Now here's what's interesting. It went right by zombie number 2. I cannot confirm that this is what happened, but if you look at its ear right here, it's got just a little flap. That bullet went right by the side right here. Did it nick its ear? I don't know. Could it have? Could have. The real question is if it would have actually hit it somewhere in the body, what kind of damage would it have done? I'm guessing similar to 45 or the old 38 special. Now we have 10 mil hollow points. These are 180 grain Underwood 10 mil hollow points. Let's see if we stop in target 1.
That should go. That should. I think that should stop. Be stopped by the shirt.
Okay, so it's going to penetrate, but the shirt's going to stop it. All right, place your bets, chat.
We'll go right through there. Here we go.
He hit more of the gooey spots.
Okay, I hit, I believe right here or here. I haven't been able to mark these because the shirt is wet. But we do not have a new hole, but look at this.
Yep, the shirt caught it.
To the shirt, dingle, dangle, dingle, dangle. Let's look through there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
God damn.
That is crazy. Oh, it's hot.
Stop
made it all
by
the way
the
through target
shirt.
1, and again, dumped all of its energy in the target and did not have enough to even make it through the shirt. That thing is still hot. It held together really well.
That's
yeah,
really held together.
And that goes back to what you said. You're going to feel it, buddy. You're going to feel this one.
So, again, this time, over-penetration with the full metal jacket, but we did not have over-penetration with the hollow point. When it comes to 10 mil, it has one direct competitor, the 357. Again, we have the Smith & Wesson Combat Magnum with a 3-inch barrel, and I have some 357 125 grain full metal jackets.
Oh,
a fresh spot.
This should be fun.
Here and get level.
Yep.
Here we go.
Oof.
Woo. Yeah, he definitely moved on that one.
Oh, it stopped though. It stopped.
So I aimed a little lower this time, and I don't think we made it all the way through with the 357. I think we stopped.
You did.
I don't
that had
have
to
a
have
bullet.
stopped somewhere.
Oh wait. Oh.
The shirt caught
There's
it.
some oh my goodness. So the bullet broke up.
It broke
inside there, and it did make it all the way through, but just
that. You are not going to like the fact that thing broke through then. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. So that means that's the shrapnel that made it out was still in there. Ooh.
Inside there, and it did make it all the way through, but just barely, just some pieces, and then they stopped in the shirt. That is wild. So a little bit of over-penetration, but not enough to really do anything. Now we have 357 again, but we have some 125 grain hollow points. These are Underwood ammo, TAC XPs. All right, gonna aim for sort of the same area. Here we go.
I think the shirt's probably gonna stop this one again. I think the shirt's gonna stop it again.
But he didn't like that.
Oh no, he didn't like that one at all.
Ooh.
Oh man. At 357, did him in.
Oh! The hollow point? The hollow point? But I think you hit the side though. I think you hit the side and got caught. Let me see that. Yep, bystander, rest in peace.
357, get him in.
Oh.
Yeah, it hit the side. So it grazed him, but had it would have been center, had it been a little bit more to the left.
Center, that would have
I mean, the right. Had it been more to the right. Oh, yeah, buddy. Both of y'all in the hospital. God, and that's from the hollow point. Jesus fucking Christ. Wow. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Who needs two kidneys? Yeah.
Here. It's hard to tell at this point. There's a little damage spot of the shirt. No new hole. That may have been from the Full Metal Jacket. I'm not seeing any new holes or any new holes in him. I think it stopped in him. I'm trying to get this guy to stay up here because I've got one more.
Oh, he didn't see it.
But reviewed the slow-mo footage. That 357 hollow point went all the way through him and then continued on. But target number 2 was very lucky. If you come around this side, you can see it hit the shirt, stretched his shirt around, and there it is in the shirt. Check that out. Oh, look at that. That is insane. Went through target 1.
What type of... chat, don't get that hollow point. But imagine if you're using a Magnum, though. I'm pretty sure you want the person just to die. But, yeah, don't get that
that's
one.
That's going to be one hell of a rug burn.
That's
going to be one hell of a burn.
God damn.
And then hit the shirt of target 2 and stayed in the shirt. Just stretched it around him. And that thing had some really good retention. Look at that. So for the first time today, the Full Metal Jacket and the hollow point both over-penetrated. Now everyone's going to be confused. Today we've tested out all
That we were. Holy fucking shit.
All of the common self-defense calibers, but now how about uncommon? This is my concealed carry, a 500...
Concealed?
Of course.
You feeling lucky, punk?
100 Smith & Wesson Magnum with some 350 grain jacketed hollow points. Let's see if these over-penetrate. All right, here we go.
Especially that close. I mean, sure.
Yeah, that close.
Woo!
Wow. I think he's okay.
Oh, shit.
What? How?
And maybe because he hit him dead center, so maybe the sternum and the spine stopped the bullet. Maybe.
I mean, yeah, the bone would absorb a lot of the energy.
So maybe that's what had happened.
That probably just fragmented it all to hell.
Mm-hmm, because had it would have been through the gut, that definitely would have been inside him.
So it's pretty obvious where our hit is. We have a giant hole.
God damn.
Here. But the interesting thing is, it didn't over-penetrate. You figure with a 500 Magnum, even with a hollow point, would probably over-penetrate, but it didn't. We did not make it through anywhere, and we did not hit the other zombie, which is absolutely insane. I think if we've learned anything from today's video...
Yeah, I'm confused because you think that thing would have obliterated both of them, yet it was the one before that, well, took him out, almost got him. So, holy fucking shit, variables.
It's that bullets sometimes do weird things. So we still got quite a bit of target 1 left. I say we do a mag dump with the Glock 20 10mm. And this final mag dump is brought to you by SDI. And if you want to get your start in firearms technology, be sure and check them out. There's a link in the description down below.
He kept going, Chad. He kept going. I'm sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I had to unload my whole magazine on him. He kept twitching.
That's a lot of firepower.
Oh! If he ain't dead, he ain't happy.
10 mil is pretty adequate for zombies, especially if you have 15 rounds.
I'm saying, if you get hit by 10 mil, that person is throwing you a big middle fucking finger. God damn.
I'm going to say that it probably caught most of those. But we definitely had a little bit of over penetration once, you know, all the material started to give. Still not good enough for me, though. Think I have one more self-defense technique that I need to try out.
If you just so happen to live in Florida and you just so happen to deal with a protester who is blocking the road, and if you know, in fear of your life, I mean, I didn't say it, Twitch or YouTube.
This is, I think, like, I don't know, probably 300,000 grain bullet. Moving at about 15 miles per hour does a lot of damage.
And how beat up that goddamn thing is, and it's still running like a goddamn champ. Still running. This is how you build cars manufacturers. This, not the bullshit we got now.
Also does a lot of damage to the bullet. Yeah, I think I may be stuck there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. I feel like we got a lot of good data today. Let me know what you thought about it. And
we are allowed to run them over
in the comment section down below.
I'm not going to say nice. I'm not going to say that's too bad. I'm just going to say, good job, Florida.
Also, be sure and give today's video a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss
allegedly in Minecraft
awesome content. If you're outside like me all the time, make sure you're hydrating. And if you want to check out Kentucky Ballistics clothing, there's a link in the description down below that will take you to KentuckyBallistics.com. Again, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
God damn! Ooh! What type of fucking gun was that?
Yes.
You got a fucking dragon killer? What type of... Oh!
Beautiful.
That thing's for like dragons or some bullshit. God damn. I'm saying, no, I think Scales is gonna be. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what happened with the last one. I think Scales is gonna be all right. We love Scales. Oh. Woo! W to her. W to her. W to this woman right here. Cause she shot a fucking 50 cal. You don't... It takes men like him to shoot this type of rifle. And she took that shit. W. Jesus Christ. Ooh, that was a lot of fun. But this is where we're going to bring it to you in chat. Thank you, Mr. Rosso, for being here with us today. Before we go, is there any advice that you would like to give? It could be any advice for anything. It could be something super general, or it could be something super serious. Do you have anything?
Well, nice advice when you're cooking. Marinate your meat.
Yes, marinate your meat. It will get the flavor. But thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming through. This is the final stream. I don't have any more surprise streams today. All right, so for the Twitch side, we're going to go ahead. That was a great advice. Yes, it was. All right, for Twitch, we're gonna go. No, for Kick, because my Kick homies like to just dip on out. Sorry, Kick, I gotta do it to y'all. Y'all like to leave fast as soon as you hear. That's it, folks. We're gonna go ahead and raid Lord Rexworth for a Kick. He's playing 007. And then for Twitch, we're gonna raid. Let's see. Who is streaming?
What is this sort of high school level bollocks that
Even though, yes, I like to hear Lord Rexworth's voice, not now. We're gonna raid my future baby mama, Kirsha. Alright, y'all, have fun. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I know Sunday for many of you is the last day to enjoy before you gotta go into work. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Uh-oh, let me hit the ending stream. Peace!
So long.
Really attached to this. I don't know where I'd want to go. For those people, come to New Hampshire. Come. The childhood you miss exists here for your children.
What the hell is this spicy cat raid?
Spydr-Bro, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. You're torn between